15 minutes early. So I'm using, hi everybody. I'm using Talk Studio today, and it messes with the aspect ratio, so my head looks all skinny. I don't like it. I don't like it because I'm using OBS virtual camera, but my OBS is a different, so I need to match them, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Is this any better? No, that's not any better. That's a little better. That's weird. Because I thought I set this up for Talk Studio. This is my scene for Talk Studio, but the panel is still the same size, the canvas. Hi! Anyways, what's going on? 15 minutes early because I wanted to. Because I can. Because stuff and nonsense. Oh, the chat. Let's get the chat open. Where's the chat? What the hell? Oh, I didn't have the chat open before. That's weird. I could have swore I did. All right, hold on. It's got the chat here, just like StreamYard. It's got the chat you can see, but I prefer the YouTube chat. Poop! It's poop. Beep poop. I prefer this. Right here. Pop out the chat. There we go. I prefer the YouTube chat. 100%. The other chat is good. Well, you know, we're streaming to your head is skinny. Yeah. We you know, we're streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, but I never even look at the Twitch side. I never even look over there at all. I don't know why I even multicast to Twitch. It doesn't, I just do. I don't know. Jeff Kane, welcome to Bottom Level. Thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Yeah, my memberships have dropped drastically. I saw Steven was up to 190. That's crazy. That's awesome. I love that. And a big portion of that is because you guys giving those gifts. So thank you for doing that for Jenna and Steven. That's awesome. That, you know, I love that. All right, let's say some hellos. Oh, the chat is acting weird. I can't get to the top one. I see Whip first, but I don't know if Whip was actually first. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Whip, hello, Whip. Hello, sir. And there's Jorge. Hello. B Wizzle, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I try to do that. You know, sometimes I'm in the background just lurking because I'm working on stuff and I don't want to chat. But I thought today I'd at least let you know I was there. And I try to do that, you know, on all the other streams too. You guys support me. It's only fair, right, that I come in and watch your stuff as well. So I try to watch as much as possible. I really do. Jenna P, good morning. Good morning. Tomatillo, I saw the video this morning. The puppy doing a lot better. I don't know. Did you release it this morning or was it yesterday? I saw it this morning. And the puppy with Parvo seems like they're doing a lot better. Bionic Bigfoot has to skip a day, so he won't be here. And hi, Jeff Kane. Again, thanks for joining the membership. You get nothing. You get nothing for joining membership. At least with other channels, they send you plans or they do stuff for you. You get nothing here for membership. Nothing. Jeff Kane is the best. He's up there. I don't know about the best, but he's, you know, he's up there. There's Jay. Hello, Nano Aquarium guy. I did pin the link. Again, we're using Talk Studio today because I knew that Nathan was going to come up. I forgot to send him the link, but he's going to come up and show us a tank if he can. But anybody else is welcome too. If you'd like to come up and show us a fish tank for just 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You come up and tell us about the tank, what's in it, what you like about it, what you're working on, anything, whatever you want to do. Come up for 10 minutes and show us. The link is up there. Everybody's welcome to join. Just obviously one at a time. And yeah, I would like to see some tanks. I want to see some fishy stuff. I'd like to see your fishies. I want to see the fishes. Linda Worth. Hello, Linda. There's Nathan. Didn't see any email. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nathan. Yeah, I didn't send it. But it's up there on the top. So same one. Released it this morning. Okay, that's what I thought, Tomatillo. I thought it was from this morning, but I wasn't sure. There's Cat House. What's up, Cat House? You don't mind me calling you Cat House, do you? Does it bother you? I hope it doesn't bother you. I don't think you'd come around if it bothered you. I mean, it's a funny story, right? I get poops. Last night was thank you, B-Wizzle. Last night was a fun focus on for sure. You know, a Funk is definitely a character. That doesn't do him justice, calling him a character. He's just a very animated, outspoken person. It's very interesting life that we barely even touched on. We didn't get into his hobbies. We didn't get into, you know, the work that he does other than what he's currently. I mean, there's so much we didn't get into because he had so much already. So he definitely, like most people, will do a round 2 with people. I don't know when the round 2s will start. It'll be in the future at some point. Obviously, it can't be in the past. I don't know why I even said it'd be in the future. We're going to go through, and I'll probably start towards the beginning. And, you know, like Kenny. Kenny was actually the first of the focus-ons, and it wasn't even planned. It just happened. We were just streaming, and I was like, hey, you know what? I was supposed to have a guest, and they couldn't make it. You want to do this? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. So maybe I'll go back to Kenny and just work through the list from the top down, you know, because that was, I don't know, 2 years ago? January, I think January will be 2 years. So, you know, lots changed in people's lives over the last couple of years. Let's see, where am I at? I think I got everybody, and I'm already at the bottom of the chat. That is disappointing. I hate the bottom of the chat. Let me switch over to live chat. I was just at the post office to ship some plants, and a couple two behind me noticed I had plants and asked what kind. Turned out they have 11 tanks and some ponds. They buy fish from Imperial. Nice. That's cool when you do meet other fish keepers. Yeah, I asked that they come join us on Fish Fam. Nice. And it's always cool. I've done that too. I was at a dealership getting some work done on the car, and I had to be there for like 3 days. You know, I spent 3 days there because there was different stuff they had to do. And I ended up talking to a couple of different people who had fish tanks and wanted to join and lived in the area. I don't know that I ever saw them, though. I don't know that I ever saw them. Well, the one girl I was talking to, she subscribed to me right then and there on her phone, but I don't know that I ever saw them come in, and I don't even remember what her name was, her YouTube name. Kalish, good morning. Rico doesn't like it in the bottom. Hey, I don't, you know, whatever gets you there. I mean, that's where no, never mind. Prostate. First people I've really met outside y'all, not an actual pet store. Yeah, that was my first too. It's cool though, isn't it? It's a cool feeling to be able to preach about our cult. You know, about the Fish Fam cult. It's not a cult, people. It's not. But it's cool to sort of let people know about it and you know, to show how much you enjoy this community and talk about it and bring more people in. I guess in some ways it feels a little cultish, you know, a little bit. You almost met me in person, had my vacation and not gone by in the blink of an eye. Nathan, you're talking to Nathan, right? I still, you know, I do appreciate you offering to us too, to go down there with you guys. That was very cool of you. And it definitely hurt to say that I couldn't do it, but someday, one of these days, Whip, one of these days, Whip, one of these days. So today we are going to do a snarf or barf with the tanks. We're going to try the other machi, peanut machi, see if it's any better. I don't think it will be because it wasn't the flavor that I didn't like. It was the consistency, the uncooked dough type jello. It was like jello dough, gel dough. That sounds too much like something else. Dello. So we're going to try this. And again, Adam McReynolds sent these. Peanut machi. It looks like peanut butter, but it might just be ground up peanuts. And then we got this drink here. This came from B-Wizzle, from Brandon, from the package that he sent. Calcium Plus Milo. I swear I've had these before. I'm pretty sure I've had these. Maybe not this flavor. I guess Milo is the flavor. Calcium Plus is the flavor. It's Active Go goodness of 4 vitamins. It's got the Active Go goodness of 4 vitamins. Let me read that one more time. Active Go goodness of 4 vitamins. Why do they got to do that? Marketing people try to make up new words. It's like shampoo I had years and years ago. I was reading the stuff and it said it had Promin and Vitatine. They just took protein and vitamin and split the words apart. So they had Promine and Vitatine. Vitamin, Vitatine, protein, Vitatine. Marketing stuff is so dumb. It's like they get so, it's almost like, I don't know, I'm not going to go there because that's very sexist. It's marketing people create marketing for other marketing people, really, when it comes down to it. Because most humans aren't looking at this and going, Active Go goodness of 4 vitamins, I need that in my life. You know, that's not selling anybody. The fact that it's got Active Go, that doesn't, nobody's going, oh, got to get me some Active Go. It just doesn't happen. They're creating this advertising or this marketing for other marketing people because that's the only people who care about that shit. It's such a waste of resources. I hate marketing. I hate advertising. Okay, let's see, where are we at? Maybe next year, got to see if it's going to be open again. Usually, since my daughter bought her own week. Gotcha. One of these times, even if it's not that, it'll be something else. When you guys move down to Tennessee, something like that. I figured I'd let you chat and warm the crowd up. Then I'll hop up. We can have a quick smoke. Yeah, do what you got. And again, anybody's welcome to join today if you want to show off one of your tanks. The link is at the top of the thing up there. 10 minutes. Just come up for 10 minutes and hang out and show us one of your tanks. That's what it's all about today, is the tanks. It's like we're stuck in a world of 70 sales tactics and nobody's matured since. Yeah. Came in the Munch attic box. Yeah, yep. How are we supposed to take you serious in these rants with your head all skinny and shit? It is weird, isn't it? I don't like it. Because I can really see it. Like, it makes me look, like Abraham Lincoln or something. I wanted you to have to name 70 individual sales tactics. Boobs, Jenna. That's all of them. That's all 70. Boobs. Silver Creek says, I'm big on anyone being focused more on charity rather than grabbing as much change from your brothers. Yeah. I mean, I get that you're selling a product. You have a product and you need to sell it. But the marketing for most of the stuff is just crazy. And I get to give a lot of feedback about that kind of stuff with all these little side jobs that I do. Oh, my chat was going crazy. I didn't know what the hell. It's because I threw this down on the touchpad on the laptop. So I get to work, and somebody will send some of the jobs that I do. They'll pay me $10 to say which one of these I like better, and it's marketing stuff. And I'm like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. You can't tell me there's not one single person out there that is making a decision to buy this product based on the differences between these two things that you just showed me. I can't believe that is actually a thing that people, and I get it. It's all psychological. It's all a big game that they're playing, and they think that's how they get those sales. How about you just make a good product for a fair price? I get you got to advertise it, but that's it. Word of mouth. If you've actually got a good product for a fair price, it's going to sell, right? Craig's Catfish Cave and Sandy Remiker, Cat Hair Crafts. Hello. Boobs. Wait, what am I buying for some reason? Yeah, yes, that does work. I even did a few courses on sales psychology, and not gonna lie, those will change you as a person. Yeah, I bet. I just buy whatever Jenna tells me to, and that says. And I did come in. I did start up 15 minutes early, Sandy. So I thought I'd be here on time, but nope. I do. Sometimes I'll have it scheduled for like noon, and everything's all set up and ready to go by quarter till. I'm like, click the button. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's look outside. Let's look outside. A lot of the stuff works. I disabled the voice changing today. The voice changing doesn't work. I disabled that because audio. I haven't set up the audio to come over here. Bex actually found a trick for that, and she told me about it. But everything else should work. The poop obviously worked. All the other stuff should still continue to work. The sky, man. 15 minutes ago, that sky looked amazing. I was trying to get the camera set up so we could look up. Hey, I'm doing this, man. That's the bad thing about the poop. It brings me back. The poop really brings me back, man. God, the teeth. It just really shows off the teeth. I really hate that. Look at that one. Look at that. Canine. 15 minutes ago, the sky looked amazing, and now it's just meh. It's okay. It's snow clouds. It is 30 degrees out, so it doesn't feel bad, though. I was out. I'm wearing a T-shirt. I just took Wally out a little bit ago. T-shirt and pajama pants. That's my uniform for the winter. And I took Wally out. It really wasn't that bad. A little bit of a breeze, so it doesn't feel like it's 30. And 30 is not cold to me. It's 30 is okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. 30 isn't really cold. Once it gets down to around 0 or even like up to 10. Up to 10. Jenna says, I'm so cheap, I don't really tell anyone to buy anything. Steven makes all the impulse purchase decisions around here. That's exactly how it is here at home, too. Most of the time. Every once in a while, Michelle will get a wild hair and get something. But here's a great example of what Jenna's talking about. The one day Michelle forgot to get lunch. She forgot to take lunch. So she sends me a message and say, do I mind if she goes and buys lunch? And I'm like, am I that bad of a person that you would have to ask me to? Why are you asking me if you can go buy lunch? Really? How did we get here? Because there's no way I would ever say no. And it's not even any of my business. If you want to go buy lunch, go buy lunch. I mean, money's tight, but it's not that tight. You got to eat. It made me feel horrible. It really did. It made me feel horrible that she felt like she should ask me. But that's how she is sometimes, And then other times she will just go spend some money on some things that we need, right? They're important things that maybe we need. And she doesn't ask at all, which is fine. Is that Victor Coco? That is Victor. Oh, Victor became a member. I thought you already were, Victor. Hi, Victor. Hope you're having a good day. Wi-Fi, hello. Really enjoyed Funk on the replay. Hope his follow-up is sooner rather than later. It will be later because there's still a lot of people to go through. But yeah, there's a lot there to unpack that we didn't get into. So much with Funk, and it was a lot of fun. It really was. But we need. There's still a lot of other people. So this Saturday coming up, Chris Aquazone will be our guest, and then right now it's scheduled wrong. Right now it's scheduled for the following Saturday, but it's this Saturday. And then Laura LJ Shrimp will be our guest next Tuesday, and then that's it for the year. We're done with Focus-Ons for the year. And thank you, Wi-Fi 2, for watching the replay. I appreciate that. I have a lot of fun with those Focus-Ons. They are my favorite, thing that I do by far. By far, this is fun. I love doing these hangouts and just this makes my day so much better every day. There's no doubt about it. I never feel worse after doing an afternoon delight. Never. I always feel better after doing one. But that those Focus-Ons, the connection that you get between people, a lot of times after the stream, we'll sit and talk for an hour. Corey from the co-op, man. After we were done with our stream, we talked for at least another hour after it. There's other people like that too. And sometimes I can't. Sometimes, it's a 2-hour stream, so I can't talk any longer because I have to go. It's 2 hours and I'm an old man. Silver Creek says, I'm the impulse buyer as well. My wife is a smart one. Yeah, it's exactly the same here. But I'm cheap, so she generally trusts me with, some money. Yeah. I didn't do that on purpose or nothing. Tomatillo says, warm up here again. Very nice out. Like, actually perfect. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, again, 30 here. I'm okay with that. Even with my skinny head, I'm okay with that. It does. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn the camera towards. There is ice in the bay now. Yeah, you could sort of see it. Oh, excuse me. My nose. I got a hair going up my nose. I'm not picking it. Okay. Look on the very left of the screen at the white truck that I talk about, my neighbor there. And then you see the brown house right behind him. How now, brown house. And then right above that, you see how it's all white? That's ice. It's all ice over there. So the bay is starting to freeze. Usually in January. It's usually not till January when the ice fishermen come out. But it is starting to freeze. It's definitely all solid ice over there right now. Let's see. The wives are always the smart ones. That's true. Almost hoodie weather, but the sun's shining, warms up enough. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, right in the middle. Right in the middle. I do sort of miss those days in Arizona like that. A little bit. Just a little. Oh, I got to click buttons. Okay, buttons are clicked. J-Rock, what's up? Hello, sir. And there's Victor coming in, joining membership. I appreciate that again, Victor. Thank you so much. Same here. My wife will start with, I know you don't care, but can I grab some lunch? It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy because it makes me feel like, I don't know. I don't want her to ever feel like she has to ask me to do anything, right? I trust her 100%. Why? I mean, you can't live with somebody for 35 years and have this guy come up. Uh-oh, you're sideways. Why did it not do? That's weird. Why did it not? It
yeah, I don't know.
That looks like here. Let's move this around and let's just put you up on the screen by yourself.
Do auto rotate. I wonder if I do auto rotate. Yeah, look.
There we go. You got it. What's up, brother?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm doing well today. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thanks for allowing it.
All right. What are we looking at here? That's a cool piece of driftwood. I love that.
Yeah, that came out of the wild down here in Florida. I'm assuming it's dogwood. I don't know. The guy that I used to live next to went out and he takes his dog out into the woods and just walks, and he found it. And he was like, "Here, man, put it in one of your tanks."
That's a cool piece of wood. And are those? Do all three of those holes in the middle go all the way through, or just the one?
Yeah, no. There's one here. One right here, one here, one there, and then there's one more, but I stuck another piece of stick that broke off. I stuck it through and that's what this one is.
Okay. That's a cool piece of wood. That's my favorite part of the tank, even over the fish and stuff, is that's an awesome piece of driftwood. Now, what size tank is this?
This is a 50-gallon.
Okay. So that's a good size piece of wood then.
Yeah, I was going to put this in a 55, but when I did, it took up too much of it front to back. Like it was almost touching both sides of the glass. So I was like, nah, it's not for a 55.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, it actually goes all the way up, and it comes out of the water a little bit. And then there's another hole at the top. It's about, baseball size, but it kind of lets the air bubbles through from the sponge filter.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I bet that looks cool too.
Yeah, so it goes up and it comes out, and then there's like a stick coming towards the front of the tank. That's all part of it.
And
Oh,
it's found. That's the best part of it. It's a found piece of wood. I love that.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so you guys can see it up here.
Yeah.
That piece of wood. That's all part of it. It's like a little S.
Very cool. All right. So what do you got? I see some Corys in there. What else? What all we got in this tank?
Yeah, we got salt and pepper Corys, about 2 dozen of them that I bred. We have some zebra Danios, and
Now, are the salt and pepper? Are those? Is that Paleotis?
yes,
Okay, that's what I
yeah.
thought. I was pretty sure that I have those as well. Love those. Okay,
You have that. You have high fins, correct?
I do. I do. Yes.
I thought I noticed a couple in here, from one of the last batches I bought, but I haven't seen them recently, and I thinking I might have sold them to the fish shop by accident, but
I mean, the high fin doesn't seem to stand out as much on those. They're not like it's super, super big. At least mine aren't. They don't. They're definitely a little bit different, but it's not like a drastic difference.
yeah. If it was a different type of Cory, I might have been a little more, aware of what I was actually taking to the store. But being salt and peppers, it's the most common. So
They are cool though. They are cool fish, and I love watching them. They're in with my Goodeids, and just like yours are doing, they just always are like sort of not really schooling, but they're together and you know, um, it's just I don't know. I love they're cool Corys.
yeah, I put some veggie pellets down in there. That way they would come out.
Oh, nice. Okay. So do yours hide often then? Your Corys?
No, but I had to turn on the lights for this. My lights don't come on yet, so everyone was sleeping.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
I just wanted to make sure that the fish come out and say hi. So yeah, so
All
we
right.
got the Corys, we got the zebra Danios, we have 5 diamond tetras. I had 10, but something picked the other 5 off. So I have 1 female and 4 males. We have 3 yo-yo loaches, which I'm thinking that's the problem in this tank. I had some cherry barbs in here, and those started dying off slowly, and you could tell they were getting beat up. So I removed the cherry barbs, but and then we
So
have.
you
Go ahead.
think the yo-yo loaches were doing some damage to them?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that they were aggressive like that. I haven't had any since. Well, I think I had some when I was a kid. I don't remember honestly. I had some loaches, but I don't remember what kind.
Yeah. I mean, I had the diamond tetras and I had the cherry barbs in the 55 with some other tetras and some Australian rainbows, and they were fine. No, I didn't have any aggression, no fish dying or nothing. I moved so I guess it could be the diamonds, but I moved the diamonds and the barbs in here, and then the cherry barbs started to, die.
Yeah,
So
gotcha. So yeah, I suppose it maybe could be the diamonds. I wonder. Hold on, let me look in the chat and see if anybody's. Hi, Jeremy. No, I was wondering if people were going to comment on that or not. I don't see anything because you know how the chat does.
Yeah.
So many knowledgeable fish keepers. Okay.
We have the 3 yo-yo, and then we have 2 bristlenose plecos that I got from Richard. I have a male and a female in here, which will never see them, but
that Richard, he's a pretty amazing guy.
Yeah, he's done so much for me. It's crazy.
I've heard that from other people as well, like Eduardo, and he's just again, I got to meet him at the Clash, as you know, because he picked up that wood for you, and he's just a good guy. He's just him and his wife, just good people.
Yeah, it's every time I go and hang out with them, it's like one of the first questions is, "What do you need?" Don't need
Yeah.
anything. What do I want?
Okay, so did we get all the fish in this one?
Yep, that's everything for fish. Um, Plants. I just received my Secret Santa not too long ago, and it was 19 different types of plants. Uh,
Ooh.
some of them in here, I cannot pronounce them. I am so horrible with names.
Yeah, me too.
Uh,
Me
I mean,
too.
the list is a sheet and a half of paper. It's a long list. But those
Now,
are in there. But the
are
plants I
you,
do know are Val.
are you allowed to tell who your Secret Santa was?
Well, Jenna said yes. I guess he's like a lurker in the community. His name is David Hahn, I believe, Hawn. I don't.
Hawn. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't not familiar with David.
yeah. I tried to search him when I was making the video, because I wanted to like add his channel to, like link him
Yeah.
in the description or whatever. I couldn't
Yeah.
find it.
Well, David, if you're out there watching, thank you for partaking in the Secret Santa this year. We really do appreciate it. And stop in and say hi once in a while.
Yeah,
That would be awesome. We like to see the lurkers. Just say hi and let us know you're out there.
I
I'd
mean,
love to meet David Hahn.
yeah. So would I. I mean, 19 different types of plants.
Yeah,
I mean, some of them it was a single stem, but again, I don't know the name and I don't know that particular plant. It could be something that's super rare, so I don't know.
sure. Yeah, I'm not a plant expert by any means either. I just throw them in the tank and whatever works works.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good at growing them, but the names I have no clue. I know the most basic ones is the Anubias nana, Java
Yeah.
fir, Ludwigia, stuff like that. But these other names
Or-
are difficult to read.
So were all of these plants in this tank from David, or did you already have some in here?
The majority of these were already in here. These were stuff
Oh,
that I
okay.
had. Like, I mean, it's hard to see like back in front of that Ludwigia next to the valve. There's one stem right there. I think that's wisteria. I could be wrong. Again, I don't know. Uh,
Yeah, it's hard to see it.
yeah, I can try to move this closer, but I don't know if it's going to be all shaky or what.
Hi, Melvin.
Yeah, so you can kind of see the tip of it back there, but it's kind of still hard to make out what it is.
Yeah. If it is wisteria, that did not work for me at all. I hated my water. I tried it from different sources. Same with water Sprite, because sometimes I get those confused, and it did not do well either. Uh, they just, I don't know, they don't like my water at all. And other people are like, oh, they work great in my water, and their water will be close to mine. It'll be a hard water, but yeah, I don't know. They just don't like my water.
Yeah, same here. Like I tried it in planting it in the substrate. It melted and died. But if I float it, it does amazing.
See, mine didn't even float. I mean, it would last a little bit longer when it was floating, but it would still melt away. Little by little, it was just gone.
Yeah, I
Just
noticed
gone.
if I do anything with it. Like if I float it and I move it to another tank, it melts, but it does come back.
Gotcha.
It's like I thought this was supposed to be like an easy plant. Why is it or I should be able to throw it in my toilet? Like
Yeah. But it's weird how that happens. People are like, "Oh, that plant grows great for me," and then other people are like, "I can't grow it at all." But they'll have this close to the same types of water.
yep,
There's just something's different that doesn't need.
yeah. So yeah, we got some manubias up here. We got some Java fern that I glued to the piece of wood. There's more Java fern and some moss. I don't know the type of moss. It was a cluster, so it was like Christmas, the Java moss. I
Hmm.
forget the other type that he said. It was from Tim Crypt Keeper. He just sent me a little care package, and it had some mixed mosses in it.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, it's so close to the light up here that it's
Yeah.
getting algae on it. No matter how long I run the light for or how little, this stick always gets algae on it. So I was just like, whatever. I trimmed it like almost completely off, and it's I like it. It's actually growing on the wood like a blanket. It's staying.
Gotcha.
It's not getting all fingery. It's staying low and tight to the wood. So that's kind of
Oh,
cool.
yeah. That is cool. I've noticed that most of my mosses, I leave them more in the dark. You know what I mean? They're down towards the bottom and they're away from the light more. They seem to do way better for me. And they didn't. I don't know what kind I have either, but I went through a ton of different kinds, and then I finally got one that just worked. And I have no idea what it is because Priscilla sent me a bunch of different mosses, but this one just took off, and I have it all over the place.
Yeah, I got some from Richard. I think he said it was just Java moss, and I threw it in the 60-gallon, and I haven't touched it. I haven't trimmed it, nothing, and it's actually doing good. But it seems I
Cody
messed.
V came in. Oh, sorry, Nathan. Cody V came in, said, "Ahoy, hoy, fish tacos," and it was autocorrect, but that tacos works. Yeah, fish tacos. And Crypt Keeper is around. He's just been very, very busy. Whip, you can see him on the Discord once in a while, but yeah, Tim's been super busy with the new job, so that's why you don't see him too much. And hi, everybody. Thanks everybody for joining us. Hi, Rachel and Geek Boy. Okay, keep going. What else you want to show us in there? What anything else?
This sword, I believe it's an Amazon sword. I forget. I've had it like so long, I forget what the name was. It actually came from like they say the mother plant. I've gotten rid of the mother plant because it was just so huge and it was annoying to me. That was a pup, and then there's another one over here.
Yeah, see those.
And then on the other side, try to move this and see if we can't get some better. Over here, we have Kabamba in the very back.
Which is always cool. I like the look of that.
And then there's another one I'm trying to get on here, but it's that broadleaf plant that's back there. It's kind of hard to see it. Like it's almost like it's wilting. That's one that I just got from Secret Santa. I don't know how to get better footage of it, but
yeah, it is hard to see it.
Oops. I don't know if it's the light or if it's my phone that's making it look yellowish.
Yeah, it does that, unfortunately, right?
Yeah, and then let's see if we can get this plant. Yeah, that little fine needle leaf looking one. I don't know what that is, but that came from Secret Santa. But I mean, these are all still probably converting to my waters. You know, I mean, it's only been what 4 or 5 days, 5 days, maybe 6 days,
Yeah, yeah.
something like that. And then what else is in there? I think it's called Limnophila. I don't know like the rest of it. It's kind of like Kabamba, but it's a finer needle. Limnophila sessiliflora or something like that, maybe.
Somebody will know it.
Jenna knows it. She said it when I did that the fish cam giveaway that Richard let me do.
Yeah. Oh, she just put it in there. Yep.
And she said it.
Limnophila sessiliflora. Sexy florists.
Yeah. That's how it is with me. I'm saying all these names wrong, and
I don't even try. Most of the time. It's that green one with the stuff and it's bumps. You know, see the bumps? That's the one.
That's why I made a list. I just was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna write all the names on a piece of paper, and when I upload the unboxing from Secret Santa, I'm gonna get a still of the list, and then you guys can do what you want with it.
Yeah. I don't even bother with, people send me stuff and I look it up right then and there to figure out, what its requirements are. And then that's it. I forget about what it is. And I really should do something. I should put labels on the tanks or stuff, but honestly
That,
don't care that much. I just, as long as it looks good, that's all I care about. I don't care about the name, even
yeah,
though, people ask, I'm like, yeah, I have no clue.
yeah. I want to know the names of them. Like I want to be able to share these plants.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking around my room right now, and pretty much every tank, other than the 210s and the 20 long, I mean, is like stacked with plants. So I just want to share them. I don't want to throw them away. I hate throwing plants away. So
I'm
I,
with you.
I want to know the name so I can say this is what I have. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I do end up getting rid of a lot of plants because I don't like to ship stuff. It's too. I know how bad I am at it, so I don't even want to offer. And there's nobody really close around. So when it comes Keystone Clash time, then I'll bring a bunch of it down there. But otherwise, a lot of it just goes in the compost.
Yeah.
Especially like water lettuce. I have a lot of floaters. I have a ton of water lettuce, and it just gets. I take some out to the ponds in the summertime, and it gets massive. But I just throw it away the rest of the year. I have
Yeah.
so much of it.
I'm about that point with Sylvania, the floating Sylvania, and then frogbit.
Frogbit's pretty cool. I do like frogbit.
Yeah, my problem is because I have lids on everything and the lights. This is the highest light I have off of my tank, and that's only because I built custom risers for it. I mean, it's only a few inches off the tank, but the rest of them, the light sits right on the glass, so it
Yeah,
doesn't really grow floaters all that great.
yeah.
And then,
Mine the same way. It's very very close, but I let the water stay down like an extra inch
that drives me.
specifically for that. There's poop in your tank. There's a big pile of poop in your tank.
Someone turned you into poop, or
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
yeah. I can't like this. I can see the water line starting to come down. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, see, that doesn't bother me. I keep three of the tanks that I have a lot of floaters in. I keep pretty low, just for the floaters to do okay in.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people hate them because they block the lights for all the other plants, but
I disagree because I have in the 60-gallon, it's covered, I mean, from end to end with the Sylvania, and the plants are doing amazing.
I think like the duckweed and the water lettuce are especially bad for that because the duckweed does get so thick sometimes, right? And it just blocks light. And the water lettuce, when it starts getting big, the leaves really, they will block the light pretty good. So I guess it depends on which floater you have.
Yeah, the water lettuce, I'm assuming, is a thicker petal.
Um, Geek Boy says if you don't like the water line dropping, you could get an auto top off setup.
Yeah, one day. One day I wouldn't mind. I would like to have the water change system and whatnot, but I'm gonna have to hit the lotto or something to make the wife happy before that happens.
I know there's some. I think Geek. Maybe not. I can't remember who it was. Somebody has some very very do-it-yourself easy auto top off things.
Yeah.
I think they're using like 2-liter bottles or something like that.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that too, and I've also seen that type of thing with CO2.
Gotcha.
There's a fish shop over in California, Zenzo, with the co-op and whatnot. He did a store tour of this guy, and I guess the guy's been there for years. I mean, the store is just packed with everything aquatic. I mean, art, you name it, he's got it. And that's how he does his CO2. He just takes like empty Gatorade bottles or a 2-liter bottle, and he puts it up
Oh,
and shoots the
yeah.
CO2.
It was an Asian gentleman, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that store. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's in San Francisco somewhere. And yeah, it's been there for a long time. And I don't think the guy even does a lot of water changes, right? I believe he he doesn't do water changes. There was something about his water change system that was different too.
I
Like
don't
he either
think,
doesn't do it or it's a different way he does it or something.
yeah. I think he doesn't do it. Like he would just do top offs because he's all, from what I recall, he's like more about the thick substrate live aquarium plant,
Gotcha.
goes that
Gotcha.
route. So there's some other plants in here that I didn't mention. There is nowhere to go. Oh, behind the sword, it's glued to a rock. It's some Boost Godzilla that I got from P&W Ryan,
Gotcha.
and then
The boost names just always make me laugh.
yeah, and then I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but
Hi, Ivy.
we can kind of see it right here. These like music note looking plants.
Yeah.
So those ones up front here, I got from Kelly Foreman when she sent me that huge box of plants. And then with the Secret Santa, I don't know if we'll be able to see it back there with that mat that's back there behind that rock. It's probably 6 inches long and about 2 inches wide. That's the
Yeah.
same plant. So that's going to be pretty cool. I just learned about that when with Kelly's shipment. It wasn't even like supposed to be in there. It was just a loose plant that got mixed up with the grab, and I was like, oh, that's
yeah.
my favorite.
Kelly's awesome that way too. She sent us plants for the pond and for my daughter's axolotl tank. And then years ago, the very first time, she just out of the blue sent me some plants. I was, and it, just like you said, it was a huge batch of plants. So
Yeah. I think the box weighed 7 pounds that she sent.
wow, that's a lot of plants.
Yeah. Just, over here, that long plant is a crypt Balasine or something like that. I forget how it's said, but that came from her.
Well, it's a beautiful tank.
Yeah, this is I would say it's tied for first for my favorite. It's this one and the 40 breeder that are my two favorites at the moment. And mainly because the pieces of wood that are in.
Yeah,
Cool.
I just was watching some of the fish, swim in and out of those holes and stuff, and it's that's an awesome piece of wood. That might be one of my favorite pieces of driftwood I've ever seen, right there.
And I put the hole. Cool. Yeah, I put the holes in it, so it was solid.
You did?
Yeah, I made the holes.
They don't look they don't look unnatural. You did a good job making them look. I guess the one does look a little round now that you've said it. Yeah, now that you've said it. But if I didn't know. Hi, Sal. Hi, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. If you'd like to come up too, people, the link is at the top of the chat. Everybody's welcome. If you just come up for like 10 minutes and show off a tank, today is the tank day. So if you want to show us some fish or one of your tanks, please come join us.
The yo-yo loaches sleep in the holes at night. Like the two right here in the center, those are two spots that the loaches like to sleep.
I do like the loaches. They are cool.
Yeah. They've shown breeding behavior, but from everything I could find and everything I've been told, and like I trust Richard more than I trust Google. He's even mentioned that it's super hard to get to the end stage of breeding with yo-yo loaches in captivity.
Okay.
You can have a breed, doesn't mean that you're going to be successful if they're showing behavior.
Yeah.
So I've almost taken the 3 of them and given them to Richard because he is way more knowledgeable than I am and knows little tricks and whatnot,
It's like the Denison barbs. Like in captivity, there's only like a few people that have gotten them to breed consistently. In captivity being the key there. They just don't. There's something missing or whatever. They need something that they don't have in the tank, so they're very difficult to breed in the tank. Only a few people have been able to do it.
Yeah. I've
And I
also
haven't seen any type of even breeding activity from them at all. I have no idea what it even looks like, what their dance looked like. I'll have to look it up.
it's pretty cool. It's like again, I don't know if that's what it is. I'm assuming just because it happens quite often. I mean, they could
Yeah,
just be playing, but they'll come up on the face of the glass or anywhere on the glass, and they're next to each other, and they both like do their little dance, they're wiggling and whatnot, and they. I don't know if you ever seen snakes breed, how they interlock, they like twist themselves. They
yeah.
kind of so
Shit,
it's pretty cool.
you said something that triggered. Oh, I knew what I wanted to look at. You just made me think of something. That's all. Something I need to have for something else.
Snakes on a plane.
Um, well, we don't see them too often, but happy birthday to Larry from Buffalo Photo and GRB Aquatics too. GRB, we used to see a lot more often. He's another one of our Australian friends. We don't see him too much these days, but hopefully those both Larry and GRB are going to have a good birthday today.
Yes, yes. Happy birthday.
Okay, anything else you want to show us there, or are we all good?
That's pretty much it for this tank, really.
Okay. Well, how about next week you come up and show us another one?
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
you've got the time. I get it. I get it. You know, you might not have the time. If you have the time, next Wednesday, come up again and show us another one.
Oh, I have time. Work can wait.
Okay. I like your priorities. That's
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll plan on next Wednesday then, and I'll just do the same. I'll just put the link right in the chat instead of sending you the email. That way it's there.
Okay. Yeah, next week I'll show probably my favorite fish that I have right now.
Cool. Don't tell us what it is.
Nope.
It'll be a surprise. So that way
Yeah,
people have to come back next Wednesday to find out.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a bristlenose. He came out. Where are you? There you are.
And what kind are those?
Just chocolate.
Okay. I
Yeah.
do like bristlenose a lot. I know
Yeah.
Geek Boy is not a big fan of them, but I like them quite a bit. I have a couple of albinos, and I had to split them up though. They were getting so aggressive. There was two males in the
That,
same tank, and they just
yeah.
really got. They were actually hurting each other, so I had to move them apart.
Yeah, that's how it is with these. That's why there's only two in this one. I got two in the 40. I started with 6 or 7, and they were just, I was finding them dead. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? And Richard was like, oh, they're getting to the age where the males are like, no, you're not welcome here.
Yeah.
So,
Geek Boy says it's not that I don't like them. I just don't believe they really exist because he doesn't get to see them often.
yeah, I only got them because I had commons. I had common plecos. When I got back into the hobby, I mean, I've told this story multiple times. I didn't really care. I just wanted what I wanted. I want pretty fish. I don't care if they're not
Yeah.
supposed to be in this tank or together. I've kept them in the past. I've never tested my water, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Just a newbie fish keeper in a sense. Even though it's been keeping fish for over 10 years, I was still a newbie.
Gotcha.
So once I started learning all that stuff and realized like this is not right to the animals, I switched gears and I needed some plecos. So Richard was like, dude, I breed, well, he doesn't, but they breed relentlessly for him. So he's like, just take some chocolates and some super reds and give those a shot. And they're doing what I need them to do. So, but I like those.
I really like mine. I have a couple of albino ones, like I said, and they're out all the time. I mean, I see them a lot. They don't hide. They're always out. They're very active. They're a few years old now. I got them from James, Fish Room Fever. Actually, right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, excuse me, 2 or 3 years ago. I have to look. I think it was 3 years ago this month, like real close to now.
Yeah.
I bought them from James, and They did great. I accidentally killed one of them because I left it outside in the tub. I forgot it was out there. Not this year, but last year for the Keystone Clash, it got too cold while we were at the Clash. It was because real close to the end of the season, and when I came back, it was gone. So that was my fault. I felt bad. If I had taken it inside before we left for the Clash, it would have been fine. It was doing just great, but I thought, okay, I was sort of in a hurry, and I was like, it should be fine for just a couple more days. Well, those couple more days got really cold, and it died. Yeah. So that's bad on me. I should have taken it in.
It happens, you know. I mean, I've done stupid stuff, you know, leaving rainbow fish in a bucket and they jump out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're only human. We make mistakes.
Yeah, you still feel bad.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If I'm going to do more plecos, I think I'm going to go more towards like actually getting stuff that I like. Like I want the snowball pleco.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind like some of like the green phantoms or something, or I forget exactly, but like some stuff like that, you know, the
green phantoms. Yes. I really, really want a blue phantom, but I'm disappointed by their color when they age. I wish that they would stay as vibrant as the green ones do, because I absolutely love those.
Yeah.
Absolutely love those. I almost bought some green ones when I bought my Zoidberg, my blue lobster years ago, because they had some green ones there. They were like $40, I think, for a couple of green ones. I almost did it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna hold out for blue. And then I found out that blue really doesn't stay blue, you know?
Yeah.
I want something blue. I want it blue, like blue. Yeah.
I've been on the hunt for blue fish ever since I kind of got into the community with you guys and started actually caring more about the fish and their habitat and making it right for them.
Yeah.
I've been some blue fish. I don't see a lot of blue anywhere.
Yeah, not in fresh, right? I mean, they're out there. There's, you know, the Bozemanite, they can be beautiful when they color up with that navy blue, but, and of course, guppies.
Yeah, and neon, I'm looking at those, they have blue, but like in your cichlid, you can get it with the Mbuna, you can get blue, and that's what I've done most of my hobby was always Mbuna and cichlid.
Oh. I had to stand up for a second. Oh.
No, girls. My dogs are like, what is this contraption? Tripod.
Okay, Nathan. Well, thanks for coming up and hanging out with us, and we'll look forward to next week again. I do appreciate you coming up. Oh, and hey, I got to give you some points.
Yeah, like 10,000, I think.
We'll go with 500. 500.
Yeah, 500 per fish, and there's like 40 fish in here.
Let's see. This is the first time I've done this, so we want to do it right here on the stream, because actually you can only run these commands in a live stream, so that's cool. But we're gonna do.
Hold on, Brandon.
And
Hold on.
This way everybody can see it too.
Hold on. Hold on.
I don't know if this is the right. Let's see if this works. I might have the wrong name. There you go. That worked just like that.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you coming up. It's it's just a little thing to add the points to, that puts you in the top 5.
Nice. I would do it without the point system, honestly. I like I said, ever since doing the focus on with you, it's been fun, and I've been wanting to get back in, on the camera with you, and been thinking about doing it myself as well.
You should. I always tell everybody I think they should. Try and get an ugly sweater too, so you can come on and hang out with us at Christmas, the day after Christmas.
I've already been looking.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us. Oh, go ahead. What were we going to say?
ahead.
What were you going to say, Nathan?
I think my next video after I upload this, Secret Santa one, I think the next thing I'm going to do is do a live stream and then just leave that up on the channel, because I'm always worried about making too long of videos. So if I do a live stream, it's not the same in a sense. So
Gotcha. Wow, those guys are fat. Those are some chubbies. Those are chubby.
I didn't mention him either, the Bolivian ram. His partner is in the hospital tank right now. Well, hospital bin. She had some issues with her eyes.
Man, those Corys, those are way fatter than mine. Mine are okay. They don't look fat and sassy as those. Quit body shaming this fish.
I bet you if I were to take these Corys right now and put them into a 10-gallon and start feeding bloodworms, they would all breed.
They man, look at that one right there. That is just plump.
Yeah, this one will breed.
Yeah. Mine don't look anything like that.
I might be a little heavy on the food too.
Well, I mean, as long as the fish are happy and healthy, that's all that matters, right? I do feed sporadically sometimes. I will go a day without feeding, just out of I don't have a schedule. Like I'll just go, you know what? I'm going to skip today.
Yeah. I feel bad when I do it.
I do too. I do too, especially with like the bluegill, because he's just always so expectant,
Yeah. If I see the Corys, if I do, like on Sundays, I try. That was like my day off is Sunday. That's like the set day that I don't do something. But if I notice the Corys out looking around and whatnot, I'm like, oh, they're hungry. They need some food.
They got you. Oh
yeah.
Now this one, see that one. That's what mine look like. More like this guy here. Although I do have some pretty big ones, but they do have. I don't know if yours has sort of a copper color as well. Mine have a little bit of copper to them.
Yes. Yeah.
But they look more like those other two. Not near as pregnant looking as the other ones. Not that they look bad or anything, but it is a nice tank, and everybody's saying that. That's nice, clear water. And Sandy said, my tanks are never clear. Same here. My tanks always have a lot of particulates floating in them. I don't do a lot to take out the particulates.
Yes, there's actually stuff in this one right now, partially because I just fed, so everyone's stirring stuff up.
Yeah.
But this tank here, I have the sponge filter, which is 455 or bigger, and I have a hang-on back that's 455 or bigger. But this is like the tank I struggle with filtration. I don't know how it stays so clear, but it always smells like a pond, which I know necessarily isn't a bad thing. But all the other tanks are like true crystal clear. And then this one there's always particles in the water. So
that's weird. And I don't think it's zebra Daniel. It's not a bad thing, obviously. The particulates aren't hurting anything.
Yeah.
My 75 is always really bad that way. And, I've lost a few fish from it over the few years, but nothing major.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming up, dude. We'll see you next week. And we'll see you, we'll see you in the chats and stuff, but I meant we'll see you next Wednesday.
All righty. Sounds good. Appreciate you letting me come up.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me, man. See ya.
All right. Bye.
Thanks again, Nathan. And if anybody else would like to come up, the link is at the top of the chat. You can come up and show us some of your tanks and stuff. Anthony, what's up, Anthony? Robert Reed, thanks for joining us. Did I get everybody else? I think did I say hi to Rachel? I don't know if I said hi to Rachel or Lori. Kalish has got to go. Aves Creek Bozeman, they sure are beautiful fish. Nice. We'll have to look at that bunny viper. I do love those. I am a big fan. Mine aren't Aves Creek, I don't believe. I honestly don't know. They are Bozeman, but I don't know if they were Aves Creek or not. I don't think so. I've had him for a while. Anthony should come up and share his pole dancing. Holly sent me a video about that too, because she has the pole there in their room, and she sent me a funny video about it. Corey's constantly kicking stuff up. Yeah, could be, right? Because they're constantly digging through stuff. All right. So again, anybody else is welcome to join. The link is at the top of the chat. You can come up and for 10 minutes or so and show us your tanks. But for now, let's jump in to a snarf or barf. Peanut machi. Peanut machi in the wine. I'm not going to like this. I already know. I'm just not. I did not like the green tea. I wanted to like it. I really did. I really did want to like it. And I would try the ice cream one, but my daughter has had the ice cream one. We were talking about this last night, and she said it's pretty much the same thing, and it turns like to a big slimy ball of snot as it melts and you're eating it. Whew. Whew. No, I'm not going to air fry these ones. Wow. I am not going to air fry these ones. Last night, if you did not get the Aquafunk, these are so hard to open. If you weren't here for the Aquafunk thing, go watch at least the beginning of it. Because his wife, you know what? I didn't ask if they were married. Is it his wife or his girlfriend? It was it was good. Thank you, Buddy Viper. It was funny. He was saying, "Don't marry a Puerto Rican girl," and then she came in and she was sort of yelling at him in the background. And it was really good. It was really good. Geek Boy, you need to. I missed the beginning of the funk. I think the year was 1972. The year the funk was born. All right. Well, this one looks better. Smells good. It smells delicious. This one actually looks better too. It's got like a coating on it. I guess it's peanuts, probably. It's probably peanuts, ground up peanuts. Peanuts. It smells delicious. No problem, Nathan. Nerves took a hold again. I get it. Didn't mention the crypt and the pothos and and the nerites now. And what Bunny Viper said. Really enjoyed your beautiful tank. Yeah, and again, thank you so much for coming up. I hope more people start doing it. Maybe if we start doing it on a regular basis, more people will want to come up and show off their tanks. Your tank doesn't have to be anything special. If you just, my 75 is my favorite tank, and it's nothing compared to most of the tanks you guys have. So it is like a peanut butter right in the middle. Peanut paste. It's better than the green tea one. Mm-hmm. It's better. I'm still not a huge fan, but these are far better than the green tea ones we had yesterday. The consistency of them is different. The green tea ones, this is still doughy. It's still sort of like uncooked dough. That's what the consistency is. But it's not near as bad as that green tea one. I don't know if it's the peanut on the outside that maybe, gives a little bit more structure, makes it a little bit more firm. Maybe that's what it is. But these are far better than the ones yesterday. Mm. Little bites. That last bite was too much. Little bites. And it's way better. So I'm on the fence on this one. You know what? I'm going to leave it out because I think we might try another one. I'm on the fence there. I actually, that was actually pretty decent. Way, way better than yesterday's, the green tea one. Anthony says ice cream is far, far different, but you have to get the right brand. The cheap ones are usually not fresh. If they aren't fresh, the mochi is gritty. Gotcha. Yeah, and I've never had the ice cream ones or any of them. But my daughter mentioned it again last night. She said she had it and did not care for it at all. She said it was gross. It turned to like snot as she's eating it. Why don't you show us some of your takes? You know, I keep talking about doing that. I mean, the 75, especially the 45, never gets seen because it's over here. But I do videos on the 75 quite often. The 55 is not in good shape right now. The plants are almost non-existent. There's a couple of Anubis in there, and that's about it. I need to redo it. It's just not. It's not looking pretty. This one's looking better. This is the Godaids and the Paleatus. The jungle Val, I just trimmed up all that Val. That came from Stephen P. All that's Val back here too. There is some Nana Petite in there. What else? I don't remember what else is in there. But I've been working on the 75 a lot more lately and doing a lot of trimming and staying up with my fertilization, you know, the root tabs and the easy green. And it's paying off. The tank does definitely look a lot better than it used to. This one, it's just a bluegill. That's all that's in there. And there is a lot of algae in that one. But there's a piece of wood that's laying on the bottom, and a lot of that algae has just covered the piece of wood. And it looks cool. It looks like the bay. It looks like where that, you know, would come from. So, Brother Dan. Hi, Brother Dan. It's good to see you. Adam says the peanut is my favorite. I'll buy like 5 boxes at a time. It's definitely my favorite between those two, by far. Not even close. Like the mochi, I had a hard time even getting through it. The green tea one. This one, I mean, like I'm sort of wanting to taste it again right now. But I think we're going to hold off because we'll try these other 2 little things here first. She doesn't like eating snot. No. Kids are weird these days. Was my volume loud? No, you sounded a little bit low, actually. I know I'm a louder person, but I'm trying to keep that in mind with videos. No, yeah, I think your audio was actually just a little bit low, but not bad at all. Not bad at all. We could hear you just fine, and it looked good, too. It looked really good. And thank you so much, Lori, for dropping the link. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you'd like to join us, we'll try and do this every Wednesday. I'll use this other software so that people can come up and show us the tanks. All right, this is what's next. This came from Brandon, from B Wizzle, in the Munch Addicted. Was I supposed to shake it? I mean, I'm looking forward to having some active goodness of 4 vitamins. Doesn't say anything about shaking or anything. Has no scent whatsoever. Snarf and barf is much better than snarf or barf. Yeah, that has no scent. You would think it would at least smell like wherever they stole their water from. I mean, you know, look up, if you're not familiar with what Nestle does, look that up. Another one of the corporations that on my shit list. Oh. Tastes like a Yoo-hoo. It's chocolate. Nowhere on here does it say anything about chocolate. It tastes like a Yoo-hoo. Yeah, nowhere, anywhere on here does it say anything. Oh, it's from Singapore. It doesn't say anything about chocolate flavored. It tastes like a Yoo-hoo. Tastes exactly like a Yoo-hoo. No difference at all to me. This tastes just like a Yoo-hoo. Should I say that one more time? Tastes like a Yoo-hoo. Tic Tac noggin. It's got added calcium for your old bones, yes. And it's got Active Go for goodness of 4 vitamins. Everybody needs some Active Go. I like Yoo-hoo. This has actually got a little bit of it's got a little bit of an aftertaste to it that's not let's see how much sugar is in it. There we go. Total sugars 9. 9 what? Oh, there we go. 9 grams. Or 9 milligrams? I don't know. 9. It's got 9 sugars. What's not to like about Yoo-hoo? Some people, my kids don't like Yoo-hoo. When I was a kid, we go somewhere. If usually my dad would take us somewhere on one of his errands, and we always would go. The old pop machines where it had the bottles in there, and you would pull the bottle out. They had the Yoo-hoo in those, and I just absolutely loved those every time. I so looked forward to that. It was like a big treat. Yeah, so these are, again, it's just a Yoo-hoo, but there's a little bit of an aftertaste. I think it, shut the front door. What? 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 What are we doing? Milo is a chocolate milk brand, I think. Oh, so that's why they don't say chocolate. I mean, the it is brown. maybe that's what they're saying is, well, it's got brown on the can, so you should know it's chocolate. Your kids are weird. Don't like snot. Don't like Yoo-hoo. What have you set loose on the world? They are very particular. My sons aren't near as bad as my daughter when it comes to food. We're talking food. She is very picky. There's very few things. She doesn't like pie. I was concerned when I found out she didn't like pie that she wasn't mine. But she has too many of my bad personality traits to not be mine. Or poop. All right, let's set this aside. It's all chocolatey today. No, it's not. Mochi wasn't chocolate. All right, this is the other thing. This was also in Cadbury Freddo caramel. Freddo. From Cadbury. And again, this was in that box that Brandon sent. I mean, it's chocolate and caramel. You can't go wrong. It's brown and it has 9 sugars. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. What's that from? That was a good time. That was good timing. Yeah. Yep. So many people got it. Family Guy. Unfortunately, it's an actor who I cannot stand, James Wood. But it is funny. There you go. You snarf and I'll barf. Sorry, Rachel. Was that good? Do I like the Turon? Turon and chestnuts reminds me of the holidays in Spain. I don't know. Turon. Is that? I don't think you sent that to me. I don't know what Turon is. Let's look it up and see. I don't believe that was anything that you sent at any time, right? Or the Turon was the wafer, like the banana or the yes. Okay, I did. Yes, almonds and honey. Yes, that's right. Sorry, I did. I really liked it. In fact, everybody here liked it. Everybody tried it. Everybody really liked it. Turon it's sort of like a peanut brittle, but way better. It's almonds and honey. It's like a nougat. So good. It was so good. I do not. Jay says I do not like the Turon. Too sweet. Really, I thought it was delicious. So the top of it is like a wafer cookie, just a very thin layer of it, and then it's like that nougat with almonds and honey and stuff. It is, yeah, I thought it was delicious, but too sweet. It was definitely very sweet, but why do you not like James Wood? Did he commit some heinous atrocity against you? Not me personally. not me personally. We'll just leave it at that. He's not a good guy. We'll just say that. He has done things. He has done things. I used to like James Woods, like that Videodrome movie that he was in with what's her name? Deborah Harry from Blondie. He was in a movie with Deborah Harry from Blondie called Videodrome that came out like in 80 something. And it was a very, very weird movie. Very weird. Did I say Deborah Harry? I think I did. Yeah, from Blondie. And I always had a little bit of a crush on her, and that movie very much helped. Very much. Excuse me. All right. What do we got going on today? It's Wednesday, so you got Dan's Fish tonight. Maybe Gina late. You got Primetime Aquatics. I've never heard. Yeah, I mean, if you want to. Yeah. Victor says, "Do I have a Christmas sweater now? Do I register it? No duplicate sweaters, please." No, in fact, duplicate sweaters would be awesome. I would love that. I would love if somebody came up and just happened to have the same sweater as somebody else and it wasn't planned, especially if it's like a really good one. Victor, I'm looking forward to you come up and hanging out with us, though. That's going to be awesome. And again, anybody else is welcome too. If you've got an ugly Christmas sweater, and what is ugly? We talked about that yesterday, rightfully so. I say ugly Christmas sweater, but instead we're just going to say Christmas sweater because ugly is in the eye of the beholder, right? So as long as it's a Christmas sweater, you can come up and join us. It is a weird movie, Videodrome. It is a very weird movie. I was very fond of that movie, largely for the very reason. Yes. But it is a very, very strange movie, and it helps if you're not. It helps if you're thinking differently. Sweater equals ugly by default. I love a good sweater. Look, there's one on my chair right now. That's one of my favorite sweaters. I'd love a good sweater. That's what I said when I did an introduction for my channel way back when. I said that I'm the kind of guy that likes a Deadpool t-shirt with a cardigan, a nice cardigan over it. I thought that, that was my personality because I do like a nice sweater, but the Deadpool cardigan or Deadpool t-shirt underneath, $20 sweater, my ass. You're not supposed to wear them on your ass. That's the problem. You're not looking for an ass sweater whip. Get a regular sweater, $30 to $60, but I want just so I can pay for your friendship. Well, if you're paying for my friendship, you've already, gone way over the cost of that. Way over the cost of that. All right, we're gonna have another one. We're gonna have another one of these because I think I like these. But You wasted your money. Little bites, though, are very important with this, I think. Like you pop the whole thing in your mouth, you're like, little bites, though. And again, I really do think you can see how the peanut coating has sort of gone into it a little bit. And it does help. It takes away that really doughy. These ones. Whip. Look at that picture. Again, let's talk about advertising and marketing. Look at that picture. Does that look anything like it? Really? You know? Yeah. Take a picture of this, because that's what it is. Jay said the Peruvian one is something that's sold a lot in October, like a dry cookie thing with lots of caramel or honey and sprinkles on top. Gotcha. To be fair, what Jeremy says, hi, Jeremy. One was cut with a knife. True. But look at how moist that looks. It's even a different color. That looks like a very moist paste. And it's, nice and round. Little bites. Little bites. That's the key for me with these. If I take a normal size cookie bite, too much. I agree. Geek Boy. Lori, dropping the link. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you'd like some dong, go check out Tam's Food. It's so funny how that works, and I know that it's reversed too. Like a lot of the words in our language sound like something in their language that makes them laugh. I don't know. It never fails to make me laugh, and I love when somebody tells me, "Hey, in my language, that means this," and you're like, "Oh." It's like sometimes when you hear about some of the advertising mess ups, like Coca-Cola will go into China, or where would they go? Maybe it was Mexico they went to. I can't remember where they went. It might not even been Coca-Cola. It was a soda, and they basically said that it tastes like the dead because they didn't have somebody who translated correctly. Let's see. Have you been on Instagram or Twitter? The filters on those sites make that look tame. The filters? Oh, you mean people using filters to make themselves look better? Is that what you mean? And yeah, I've seen a lot of, if that's what you're talking about, I've definitely seen a lot of people that have filters. I'm okay with that. It's just like an image anyways to me. Jeremy says, I don't know. I'm not a fan of swamp ass. Excuse me. Love getting chorizo empanadas and Peruvian coffee. Sorry. Let me have some chocolate milk. Okay, that tastes really weird after the machi combination, sort of all. They're super nice people. Don't get the pod coffee unless you like your coffee really sweet. Pod coffee, you mean like the Keurig, or was that a typo and you meant Peruvian? Don't get the pod coffee. Chorizo empanadas do sound good. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. All right. 1:15. We got 45 minutes. I'm at the bottom of the chat. I've been at the bottom of the chat all day. And I got nothing else to talk about. Everybody loved these, Adam, if you're still here. Everybody loved these. These were really good. They're a big hit. Everybody loved them. Well, I don't know if Ariel tried them, but everybody else in the house loved them. David, did Wally's agent make him have an appearance today? We could have Wally come in if you would like to say hi to Wally. He's been weird today. Like he's whining a lot. Like he wants something, but I don't know what it is. He ate fine. He went out, went to the bathroom fine. He's drinking fine. He doesn't seem like he's sick. He just, you know what? Let's go get him. Let's go get Wally. Let's get Wally. And those, I definitely enjoy them as well. They are way better than the jackfruit chips that we tried before. I don't remember where we got the chips before or what brand it was, but they were not good. They were just super hard. And these ones are good. My beard looks Rico Suave. Does it? That's because it's doing something weird with the resolution and it's squishing my head. It actually looks like there's lag too, right? Just a tiny bit. But my head is like, my head's usually a lot more round. That's all I'm saying. Okay, hold on. Greg, the guppy guy. Be right back. Please hold. Oh. 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 Wally Wall. Come here, Wall. People want to say hi to you. You come and say hi? There he is. You can come to 11s. You want to come say hi? Yeah, you come too. Hi, doggies. Hi, doggies. They're my doggies. They're my doggies. Aha. Hi, doggies. Oh, yeah. All right. Hold on. I know. Hold on. I got to click buttons. There. You say hi? That's not saying hi. That's licking me. You got eye boogers again. You always got eye boogers. Look over there. He hates when I blow at him. Probably because I cough so much and it. He does that too all the time. When I'm petting him, when he gets some attention, he yawns constantly. Come here. No, you can't have any of that. You can't have any of that. You can't have any of that. No, you can't have any of that. You a good boy? You a good boy? Yes, you are. I love you. Okay, get down. Where's 11s? Come here, Hootie. You want to come say hi? Come here, 11. She's worried about him because he gets so jealous when I pick her up. Now that I look it up, maybe it's pot coffee and not pod. Oh, pot coffee. Let's see. Had not heard of it before until they gave me a sample one morning. So it's just super sweet. Is it strong too? Nathan's cars packed for round 2 of being a lumberjack. Thanks for hanging out again. Looks like the Godzilla. Be right back. Brooklyn Bell, hello. Painting trim right now. You're always doing something. It's just exhausting. Don't tell me about stuff you're doing, Brooklyn. Just come in and say hi. Oh, one of them farted. That's not a. I don't think it was me. When you get old enough, sometimes it just seeps out. You don't know. Well, 11. Come here, Hootie. Come say hi. You're not Hootie. What are you doing? I want to talk to 11s. Where's 11? Look. That's you. There's Wally. Look at Wally. See the yawning thing all the time. Amanda Jean, wow. Been homesick, so that's a little trade-off. It's been a while, Amanda Jean. Hello. And it sucks that you're sick. That's the only reason you get to say hi. But yeah, it's been a little while. Hopefully you're not too sick. Seeps out? Yes. Just sort of, seeps out. You don't know. He loves his papa. He does. Things back there might be a little too loose if you don't notice them. Things happen over the years. When you get, colonoscopy a month. All right. Thank you for coming in. Please show yourself out. Don't look at me like that. He looked so sad when I said that. He was like, you're such trouble. He's such trouble. This is such a good dog. Oh, gotcha. Yep, been through it myself. Luckily, I was vaccinated and it wasn't horrible, but yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully you get through it quickly and you don't get the long term, and it's all good, Amanda Jean. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's not fun. It is not fun. Mikey B. Oh, just lost a flower horn, and right after your birthday. I mean, not that it was a good time, but I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. 3 years. Sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss, man. That sucks. And he had a good life. That's the good part about it, right? He had a good life. You guys took care of him well. So I guess that's your only silver lining. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Took me longer than I'd like to admit to figure out the C19 code. Gotcha. See, he just wants attention today. I mean, he's like that a lot. He's stuck to my side most days. He really is. Because we're home alone all together all the time, and plus I smell like poop. So what dog would not want to be next to me all the time? I'm very interesting. This is one of their most favorite things in the world is poop, especially other poop. You love that poop, don't you, Jeff? I think you do it more than anybody else. Which is fine. I mean, that's what it's there for. I love it. I do. I love that you guys have some things that you can do. Aquarium Cop is looking after him now. Wow, man, it's been a while since Aquarium Cop passed, right? It's been more than a year now, right? I feel like it's been 2 years, and I didn't really know Aquarium Cop too much. Not like a lot of you other guys that really knew him well, like Nathan, Sand Creek Aquatics. I didn't know Nathan. It was a little bit before my time. Or it's just some random thing that happens sometimes. Oh, you're talking about with Mike losing Mel. Okay, you gonna go out now? Oh, I said OUT. I shouldn't have said that because now he thinks we're going. Not right now. We did right before. He's been out like 4 times today, and it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and we didn't even get out of bed until like almost 10. Oh, well. We have a routine every morning, so I wake up, grab my phone. Always, just see if there's anything important, emails or whatever. I just scan stuff real quick, and then he comes up and he lays next to me. Like I'll be looking at my phone, and he'll come up and just lay next to me. I'm laying on my back, and he'll lay next to me, like the length of my body. Puts his head up here, right on my chest, and puts his head backward so he can look at me upside down because he knows how much that. Every time he does it, it gets me. He knows it. Puts his head back and looks at me, and I, scritch his neck a little bit, and then we get up, or I start to get up. I flip the blanket up, and he jumps down to my feet and puts his mouth on my ankles to help me put my feet on the ground. I don't need the help. Some days I do, but most of the time I don't need the help. He's just helping. He doesn't bite, obviously. He doesn't, put any pressure. He's just, like he's helping. And then we get up and I get some clothes on and we go outside, right? He also, with water changes, I will fill the bucket up. It's in the bathroom right across the hall. When he hears the sound of the shower come on and the water going in the bucket, he's very excited. And he has to put his nose against the bucket as I bring it into the room to fill tanks back up after doing a water change. He has to be right there helping the whole time, and he just puts his nose against the bucket, so he's like helping me carry it. He's a helper, huh? He's a helper, Mr. Wally. He's a good helper, too. He is. He's a good helper. Okay. Mikey B says, I really enjoyed the Focus On last night. Thank you. Yeah, it was a really good one. It really was. And, there aren't any bad ones. There's none. That's like 110 of them that I've done now, and there aren't really any bad ones. But sometimes they just go a little bit more. Like, for whatever reason, you have a really good, what's the word I'm looking for? Repertoire. You have a really good connection with the person, and it just feels natural and flows. Most of them are that way, but sometimes there's just a little bit extra, and funk has that little bit extra that just made it so much more fun, right? Funk and I have the same birthday. He also lived in Virginia, just one town away from where I live now. Oh, that part I did not know. That part I did not know. I've seen him a lot in co-op streams. Who's that? I just seen him a lot in co-op streams. Aquarium Cop, Jeremy, or who were you? Who did you see a lot? Helpy Helperton. I share a birthday with Funk too, Mike. Yeah, everybody does. Everybody does. His birthday's every single day. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of you mods can go look, or maybe see on fishfam.link and see. I know that was before him, but they might have put something up. Does Aquarium Cop still have a channel, or does his family shut it down? I don't know if they can shut it down if they don't know the passwords and such, right? I share his real birthday. Oh, Lori. Sorry. See, he's been doing this all day. It's not like he doesn't get any attention. Aquarium Cop. Yeah, his channel is still there. Yep, Geek Boy got it too. Yeah. It is still there. And I would see Aquarium Cop from time to time. He would leave messages on some of the, leave some comments on stuff. But I didn't really know him like a lot of the community did. A lot of the community really were good friends with him and knew him really, really well. And I did not. I did not. It was right about the time when I started. I'd probably only been around in the community for maybe a year at the most. Oh, wait, was it not really Funk's birthday? Oh, no. I have been known to be gullible. Yeah. No, that's a running joke with Funk. His birthday's March. Well, same day as Lori. March 22nd? What? March something. End of March, right, Lori? But it's been a running joke for a long time that today is his birthday. Yeah, every day is Funk's birthday. Yeah. What are you getting into? You're being very troublesome. Why are you being so troublesome? What's going on? Huh? And where's 11? How come 11 never came to say hi? Did you block her? Did you block her from coming and seeing me? That's not very nice. She's your sister. You need to be nice. Tell her to come here. Tell 11 to come here. Go get her. 11! You're not helping me at all. You're just staring at me. Why are you not helping me? Kids. March 15th. Okay. Buddy Viper knew too. Aquarium Cop called his girlfriend Honey Bunny, and can't see Bunny Viper in chat and not think about him. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, you knew him pretty well, right, Greg? You knew him pretty well. There's been some others too. You know, T-Bone, the Australian guy. And then, of course, there's just been a lot of people that have left the community too over the years. But I think it's really been since I've joined. Again, right about 3 years ago now, I believe. It's been, I think, fairly stable. Like we've seen people come and go, but not a ton. I think we really have seen, a lot of people have been around for that 3 years. I mean, people have been around in our community for 10 years. I'm a newbie. He's still whining. Oh. I think he just shut the door. Well, you did it. You're the one who shut the door. Why'd you shut the door if you want to go out? Do you not know how doors work? Huh? You want to go out? Let me just let him out. I'm not going to take him out. Although he's going to be super disappointed because he thinks that's what we're doing. Oh. All right. Oh, shit. Okay, come on. Oh. All right. Sorry about that. Could I have a picture with your pets, your dogs and cats at the same time? We don't have any cats anymore. Ubuntu passed away. It hasn't been a year. No. Ubuntu passed away this year. But he was very close to 20. And then I do have the 3 dogs. So yeah, I could try and a picture with me and the dogs. I could probably try and do that. Very few OGs. Anthony's been around a long time. Greg's been around for a long time. Greg the Guppy guy. Our damn cat is really close to figuring out how to open the inside doors in our house. T-Bones, yeah, remember him? I don't think T-Bone cared for me too much because I would disagree with things he said from time to time, and he didn't like that, I guess, because he would, he would get upset with me a little bit. And it's not fair to talk about people that have passed away. It'd be hard for me to leave the community. Even if I stop with fish, I would still obviously be here. You all are awesome. I'm with you. I'm Muppet, Sand Creek Aquatics, and that was Nathan, right? Introduced me. Was it Nathan? Nathan, right? Introduced me to everyone. He was so nice and supportive. And I did not know him at all. I knew Sandy? No. Amy. Was it Amy? Sand Creek Aquatics 2, his wife. I knew her, but I did not know him at all. He passed away before I had joined. A lot of people talked about him, though. People like Ed, a lot of my other friends. But it's good to see you. Amy and Nathan. Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks, Lori. Yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys have been around a lot longer than me. His ex-wife, yes. And I understand there was some... there was some stuff there. Right? I know some people weren't a fan because of some things that went on between the two of them, but again, I wasn't around. What time is it? It's 1:35. I've done the snarf or barf. Oh, there's still some of this left. It needs to be cold. It's sort of warmed up. It's sitting on a laptop, so it warmed up a little bit. It's not good. Not good warmer. It needs to be like really cold. I think I'm done with it. I don't know when I started. It was June when I joined the community because I remember joining Fish Room Fever. I remember Joe meeting. I remember watching him and joining his membership in like June or July. I think it was June of whatever year it was, and then that October I put out my first fish video, and then that December, right about now, I think the Funk Soul Brother, right about now, it was like December 13th, I think, or so, was my very first live stream, and I believe that's 3 years ago. Matt told me before. He knew. John, yeah, John is Joey. I don't follow Joey at all. Don't really know much about his history, but yeah, definitely John is quit and came back, but he came back even quite a long time ago. And yeah, Corey, Susan, SLC, Fish Fam Mom, she was around the same time as Corey started, and Bob Steenfod and all those. There's still quite a few in our community. There's definitely quite a few in our community that have been around a long, long time. I didn't know where my head is at. I should have done it long before now. My fish passed away last year, so it's just cats now, but I enjoy the live still. I think it's my source water, so I'm waiting until I move to get more. Got you. I mean, if you really want to, right, there's ways around that, but I get wanting to, because that's with me. Like I won't use any, I don't get any fish that like the soft water, because my water is so hard that everything I get likes the harder water. I don't try and mess around with the water too much to make it better for certain ones. S told me about me. That opened the door to the fish fan for me. S and I sort of had a falling out, and it was unfortunate. It really was. I'm sure that a big part of it was my fault, but I don't feel like I was entirely to blame. But either way, we had a little bit of falling out, and then he stopped just coming around. You rarely see him anymore. I think Matt still talks to him from time to time, but it's always been something I've regretted, because I always thought S was a really good guy. I don't hold anything against him or anything for our little falling out. Again, takes two to tango. But yeah, S is a good guy, and I wish he would still come around more often. I miss S too. I do. He was always good. And same with Mary Page. Yeah, Mary Page is going through some more stuff. You do see Mary Page on TikTok quite often. In fact, I just got a message from her like last night. I didn't see what it was. I just remembered. But I got a message from Mary Page on TikTok. Let's go see what it says. She's over on TikTok and does quite a bit of stuff over there. Yeah, I don't want to grow my views. All right, here we go. Oh, she just sent me a video. I rarely even look at those, to be honest. I feel bad sometimes. I know there's people. I know there's people who send me things on other platforms, videos to watch, and I rarely ever watch them. I'm horrible at that. I'm just horrible. It makes me look like I am a douchebag, but it makes me really look like a douchebag because I just don't even respond to them. If somebody says, "Hey, this made me think of you," or "Hey, this might help you," or something like that, then I look at it and respond. But usually it's just a link to a video with no explanation. They're just sharing it, and I'm like, "Yeah, well, okay." I just don't. TikTok is the devil. I like TikTok. I think it's like any other platform, though. You've got to take some time. Oh, what is this? Hold on. I just got a $1.99 refund. I just saw a refund. Oh, that's not good. Geek Boy, you probably got one too. I don't think I like that. Geek Boy, look and see if you just got a. Hey, this made me think of you, poop. There you go. Yeah. Geek Boy, look at your emails and see if you got a refund for something. I'm actually a little concerned on that. Need to dig into that. They sent me an email, said something was canceled, and I'm 99% sure that you would be involved in it as well. Greg, you got it too? Okay. So you know what I'm talking about. I hope it's nothing. Sorry, I don't mean to be mysterious. I just don't know if there's something going on, and we'll have to dig into it because that's concerning. So, anyways, let's see. We got about 20 minutes left. What were we even talking about? Oh, so looking at his channel, Aquarium Cop passed around the same time as Miles. Thought that was the case, wanted to verify. So yeah, 3 years ago already. Yeah, and at that point, I mean, you had a lot on your plate. You had a lot going on. Oh. Okay. All right, Geek. I will send a message as well. So, okay, I'm just going to say it. There's no sense in. I got a refund for Beck's membership, and I don't know why. Greg got it too, and Bex has been struggling the last few days, and we haven't been talking much. Haven't been seeing her much, and she canceled her subscriptions or her memberships. Jay got it too. I'm not a member on very many channels, but I hope that's not anything bad because I know she's been struggling the last few days, more than a week now. So Bex, if you're out there, we're concerned about you, and it could be like what happened with June. Oh, I don't even know what happened with June. Google AdSense paperwork. Oh, okay. Hopefully that's all it is. Hopefully that is all it is. I didn't even know about that. Unfortunately, I'm not a member on June's. I have to be very particular. And hi, Matt. I have to be very particular about how many memberships I have. I can't afford too many these days. So I have 4 that I've always had, and then I've got like 1 or 2 that I rotate around. Miles was Whip's son. His son passed away 3 years ago. So probably, different Miles. I'll take Facebook over TikTok every day of the week and twice on Sunday. I'm totally opposite on that. Yeah, totally opposite on that. Facebook is just bad, and TikTok can be. It just it's like any other platform though. You just got to spend the time to tell it what you like or don't like. Facebook doesn't give you that fine-grained control. You have to end up blocking people to not see the bullshit. But on TikTok, you can at least control it a little bit. You can say, okay, I like this, I don't like this. Why am I seeing this? Like I get a ton of home inspection shit. Why? I've never liked a home inspection video. I don't watch them. I don't care about home inspection. Same with cars. I just think they assume. This person is just going to enjoy this content. So I have to constantly tell it, no, I'm not interested in this at all. And keep telling it what I am interested, which is, that's what I get. I get a lot of that on TikTok. I can't show you all the other stuff I get on TikTok. One of my favorites there, Legal Dad. That looks really weird. He's all washed out. He looks like he's wearing lipstick. Legal Dad, I really like him. I swear to God, I know him. And he did grow up around the same area I did. So we probably had some run-ins or something when we were kids, because he just looks so familiar to me. So I reached out to him and I was like, hey, you guys probably get this kind of stuff all the time, but you look so familiar to me. You talked about living in Arizona. Here's where I lived. And he responded, and we talked some more, and it turned out we were involved with a lot of the same stuff. So I get a lot of dog stuff. I get a lot of foraging things. I love the foraging stuff that I get. I also get this stuff a lot lately. Trains. I think they're trying to get me into trains, because not that way. Don't be gross. Because I've always wanted a train set. I had a train set when I was a kid, but I've wanted to get back into them. I just don't really have the room for them. And I keep seeing a lot of train activity on there. And not that kind of activity. Come on. Trying to see if there's anything else that I get a lot of that I could actually show. A lot of comedians, too. I get a lot of comedians, because I like those. All right, that's enough. Okay. Put my phone away. It sounds like they know about your Reddit history. I'm just going to say I'm not a fan. I like a little more focused activity. Outside In, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. I'm terrified of heights, and my Facebook movies constantly gives me climbing videos. Lots of farmers want trains. What? A lot of farmers want trains? I'm confused, Victor. Did I miss anybody else coming in? Oh, there's Mark. What's up, Mark? Hope you're doing well. Go ahead and show the rest of what you get on TikTok. I think I got everybody. I think Mark was the last one to come in. And again, it's good to see you Outside In. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. Outside In is relatively new. Why don't we do a shout out for Outside In? Because I bet a lot of people still aren't subscribed. Relatively new to our community. A lot of really cool videos, though. Jorge did a live stream with him, letting us get to know him a little bit better. It was a very disappointing live stream because he lives in the Chicago area, but much like my friend Whip, he lives in the Chicago area, but he's not a fan of the Bears. So he's not, I thought we were going to be friends. I thought Outside In and I could be friends. He looks like somebody I could be friends with, but yeah, he ruined it. Geek Boy, what do you put in there? I saw the. I've seen full-size trains on farms that have tours. Gotcha. Stupid Mac. Stupid dog. What day is the Christmas sweater open panel? It's the day after Christmas, the 26th. I do live streams on Tuesday nights and Saturday nights, but Saturday I've split now with Skipper and Ed, so the three of us will, do a show on Saturday night. Tuesday nights, though, I usually do the focus on. Usually the last Tuesday of the month goes to Foxanne. Her and Peplin do their members only stream on that last one. But just like in October, she's going to take the third week for the members only, and I will take the last week for the open panel. So again, anybody that wants to join us, if you wear a Christmas sweater, doesn't have to be ugly. Christmas sweater, though, you can come up on the panel and hang out with us. I got a cute dog, though. Okay, all right, outside in. We could be friends. We could be friends as long as if you've got a dog, if you're a dog person, that's all it takes. Kayla's just taken off. Did I miss her? Where is it? There she is. Got to lurk and probably won't make it back. So bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with us again. I appreciate you being here so much. The support means a lot. It really does, you guys. You know, I talk about it all the time, but you know, our numbers have dwindled over the years, but it's like the core that is here now it's a pretty tight community. Oh, it will be ugly. Remember, it's got to be Christmas related. You can't just take my shirt and say that's your ugly sweater just because my shirt's on, my face is on it. I got to find out where we're at with the new shirt too, because I do have a new shirt to display. But I added just a couple of little things. So Ariel was tweaking the shirt a little bit. So there is a new shirt coming, because a lot of you guys already do have my shirt, right? And you're not going to want to win another one of those with the pellets. So I wanted to give you a different piece of merchandise on Amazon. I wasn't going to do that. See, every time now we have to do the rank. Every single time. Thank you for putting that up there, Lori. Every time we've got to do the rank to make it update. It's weird how do I fix a broken vacuum cleaner? Put a New York Jet sticker on it. That way it'll suck. Sal, I'm glad Peplin's not here. Peplin's a big Jets fan. I have a funny Christmas long sleeve shirt. Does that count? Yes, that would work. Yeah, if you do the rank, like what I did up there, the rank just puts it in the chat, the top 5 people, but it also, when we put up the leaderboard, so you can visually see it better, because what's in the chat, it's sort of hard to read, I think. I wish they would let you format the messages, because then you can put spaces. Each one of those will be on a different line. That would be nice. But YouTube hasn't got there yet where you can do a lot of stuff with there. Hopefully that's coming. So this way you can see it easier and see our top 5 people. So how do you get points for those new people to just coming in? Can I just use paint for a full body Christmas suit? Yes, Anthony, you can, Anthony, and I wish you would, Anthony. Please do. That would be hilarious. Just don't stand up. Just don't stand up, right? If it's from, basically here up, then that would be fine. So the pellets are points. It's the same thing. It's just a pellet. You're trusting that the one attempted parricide with that chip? Trusting the one that... Oh, yeah, yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hi, Melvin. The pellets. So you get points by being here and watching the stream, right? If you just come into the stream, you get 150 points. That's it. Only the daytime live streams. Focus-ons don't count. None of that stuff runs during the focus-ons or any important streams. These fun hangout streams, that's where all this stuff happens, and it doesn't ever happen in any of those other ones. So you get 150 points just for showing up, and then you get 5 points every minute as long as you chat once every 10 minutes. I know that's a little confusing, but it's just to make it so people have to be active, but they don't have to spam. Once every 10 minutes should be natural if you're actually watching a stream and not having to lurk, right? So once every 10 minutes, you get 5 points. That's where these points came from. But you can gift your points to another person. You can win points by coming like Nathan. Phrasing. You can win points. Yeah, what I just said, I'm not going to repeat, but it made me laugh. You can earn points by joining the stream and showing your tanks on Wednesdays. Nathan got 500 points today because he came up and he showed us one of his tanks. So if you come up and show us one of your tanks, or something fishy related. It doesn't even have to be a tank. It could be something new. Maybe you got a new canister filter or something fishy related, though. You show us that, 500 points. We also are starting up the Patty's Box guessing game soon. If you play that game, you'll get some points. And if you win, you get some points plus whatever's in Patty's Box will be shipped to you, too. So all of those ways are ways to get points. You can't do a super chat or super sticker or membership, any of that kind of stuff. Anything that actually costs you money doesn't count. You can't get points for anything that costs money. It has to be just, interaction with the stream. That's it. Hopefully I explained that well. We've explained it quite a few times, but I know, there's new people and people only come by once in a while. Can I paint my upper body? Nope. Sure. Yeah, not a problem. In fact, even more so than Anthony, Ivy. I think we would prefer to see you even more than Anthony with just body paint. Let's see. Coro, what's up, Coro? Hello. I wanted to check something else out. What am I doing? What did I want to check? Oh. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure about Garcia. I think he's quit doing his Wednesday stream because Wednesdays we went over a half an hour over each other, but it looks like he's not doing the afternoon stream anymore. I was going to send you over to Garcia's, but there is nobody live until 3:30 Eastern time, so like an hour and a half from now. So I was going to send everybody over there, but there's nobody to send to. Okay, can I paint my upper body? We got black market pellets. Jay. I would like to see some of Jay's tanks. I think we do see them, and he has amazing tanks, his nano tanks and stuff. I would love for you to come up, Jay, one of these times and show us some of the stuff. All the cool kids know it. Oh, it will be ugly. All right, scrolling down. It jumped on me, so I got to get back to where I was. Sal said he has to do a sound check. Oh, are you doing a stream, Sal? Show off the dragon. You must be able to get more somehow because Lori and I were tied and now she's ahead of me. No. She must have talked a little bit more. Again, you get, if you didn't talk for 10 minutes, that's 50 points. And you're only 20 points away, right? 20-point difference. So you might have not talked as much. I mean, I've seen you talking a lot, but yeah. Do you have the point spiel on note cards yet? No, I don't do any of that ever. Ever. I never script anything. I never write down notes. I just, it's always just brain vomit. That's why I miss so many stuff. I don't know why, but I did not think you were about to say, show us your tanks. Probably because we're talking about, people being nude on the stream. Adam, don't be so sure. She's only a few points ahead of me, so I don't think it's because someone gifted them to her. Maybe because I missed. Yeah, that's got to be it, Whip. That's the only thing. Again, I can give people points. I can take points away from people, but it has to be done in a live stream. None of these tools work outside of the live stream. So, yeah, I this is my promise. That I will never, ever adjust those points. That's why, this is up here. I don't know why I'm going like this, because there's nothing on this side. But I did this for some reason. I don't know. Am I doing some weird? I don't know. That's why this is so cool, because you guys can see it as we go along, right? You can see it increment as we go along. You can actually do that, Anthony. You can do that yourself. if you do this, you can see all the commands that are available to you as a regular user, as a regular member of the channel. Not member, I shouldn't use that word, just a subscriber to the channel. So there we go. You got com, which I did, pellets, and every one of them you have to put the exclamation in front of. Pellets tells you how many. Gift pellets, if you do the exclamation gift pellets and then put a name plus the amount, that will give however many points that you have to give. And it'll tell you when you do it wrong, it'll tell you what the format is for it if you do it. Weather, which is right there. Weather looks better on, and again, all this stuff works better when I'm just OBS, but today I went this way. Oh, Zenny. Hi, Zenny. And Zen Ginger is the only one who has this. But if you win these, if you win this for the month, you're going to get your choice of a filter that you can use whenever you want as well. So for that next month, you'll get to choose whatever filter you want and be able to change me into that filter anytime you want. And yeah, and Jay got the other ones. Jay got the other ones. Gift poop. Okay. Oh, the weather on this other one is better. And I'll just put it up here so we don't have to. Still not great over there, but at least it gives you what's coming up a little bit more, you know? And that is a nice sky out there right now. See, that's my kind of sky. Those are snow clouds. Actually, the windows are so fogged up, I can't really see very well. That's my kind of sky. See how interesting that sky is? Look at all the different textures and stuff, the different colors. You've got the really dark over to the right. You've got the blue out there over the lake. You know, you've just got so many different things to look at. The eye is drawn in so many different places. And again, the camera doesn't do a good job at all of picking all that up. When you see it, when you actually see it and you can see the depth between some of the really fluffy gray clouds and the big white clouds in the background, and you see just all the play between them and the different way the light hits it. That's why I'm such a fan of clouds, is a day like today. That's just a beautiful, you know, I am a member of the Cloud Appreciation Society. I've been for quite a few years. We're going to look it up real quick, even though I'm going over 2 hours. Here we go. Cloud Appreciation Society. Let me sign in first. And we'll see if it has on my profile how long I've been a member of this. Okay. Sign in. What are you doing? Oh, I still had my ad blocker on. I don't know if that would block it. Huh. It's not letting me log in. There it goes. It just took forever. Let's see. It's just running super slow. I just want to see if it has a date from when I joined. It doesn't. I remember 13371, but it doesn't actually have a date on when I joined it. Maybe under account. I know this is boring for people. Did everybody leave? I'm over here looking at the cloud thing. Yeah, it doesn't tell me anywhere when I actually joined the community. But let's see how many people. I'm number 13,337. And does it say how many members there are? It does not. I was hoping it would say that. Community members. Because I know there's a lot of people that joined it. All right, I'm getting none of the information I wanted. Okay. And nobody cares anyways, right? I love clouds. I do. The guy who did the Cloud Appreciation Society's name is Gavner Pitney Pinney. He's an English guy, and he gives a lot of talks on clouds and stuff. And actually, the society asperatus clouds, they helped categorize a new type of cloud called the asperatus. Asperatus. And they're heavily involved with that kind of stuff. If I used to be huge into weather. I studied meteorology. I thought about being a meteorologist late in life. I still have a ton of books, and I've forgotten so much more than I knew. Right? Like even looking at clouds, I'm like, and I don't remember. Okay, let's get back to the chat. Mikey says, so we can show up for the points, leave, then come back for more points and so on. Yes. Yeah. Again, if you just come in, if you don't have the time to chat, but you just come into the stream, you get 150 points just for walking in the door. And then, then leave, come back in 9 minutes and say hi, leave, come back in 9 minutes and say, hello again, and you would still get the points. Yeah. Sorry, just reading some of the stuff in there. My eye is drawn to the dude in the corner. Stop fogging up the windows. Going to need to see both hands at all times now. Little fluffy Cloud Appreciation Society. And it's good to see you, Zen Ginger. Melvin said, you said hi to me earlier during the stream, but I was lurking re-aquascaping tanks. Gotcha. Quirky. You're close. This for this old man. Ass Pirates Cloud. Yes. Big Cat. Hi, Big Cat. How's the snow? I saw you got to do your first skiing. You were excited about that. How's the snow up there? There you go. You got it. You did it, Anthony. Good job. Let's give Anthony a big round of applause. Woo! Woo! You know what? He gets a double. How about even a cheer? This is sort of the nice thing. StreamYard doesn't have any of this stuff. And this is built into this. This is all stuff that's built into the StreamYard alternative called Talk Studio. It's got all those little things. I need to use them more. Especially this one with what you guys say. Yeah. It jumped on me again. I do appreciate the opportunity to do that. Give them the people deserve them, like Zenny and Lori. They're in here. Hey, you know what, Whip? I get where you're coming from, and you're right. They come in here and they drop links and they do so much stuff, but everybody is deserving of those just for all the support that I've enjoyed over the last 3 years. I don't have a lot of ways to give back to you guys, like monetarily. I can't go goo goo. Goo 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 goo. Do you smell toast? I don't have a way to like go to other channels and do super chats and join memberships and stuff like that. So I want to be able to give back in some way, and this is just a way to do it. Plus it adds, gamifies a little bit, so we've got some fun stuff to go with it to fill the days in. What's up, Uncle Jesse? I'm working my buttons off. Butts too. Nice, Nathan. Just got another new client for yard work and regular lawn care. Very cool. Glad that's turning out well, man. I know you're trying to get back into the lawn care more. Come spring, you should get a bird feeder by the window. Yeah, we do have actually. So you're looking. That's a windowsill, right? There's a storm window that's half closed. It's just right at the very top of it. There's a storm window that's just cracked open enough for that cell phone to be out there. Well, the other window is exactly like that. It's cracked open the same amount, and there is a bird feeder in there that, bird feed and suet goes into quite often. Like I have one right here. I haven't put any out this fall, though. Let me get back to the other one. I need to leave that on top. I haven't put any out this fall at all. I don't know why. I just haven't. So I do put the suet. There's a suet cage, and I also have seeds and stuff. A good mix. We used to do a lot more. I used to have one out in the yard there, with a lot of smaller stuff for like goldfinches and things like that. But there is a feeder out there, and that is a great idea. Though I need to really use it this spring, this upcoming spring. I need to use it. Okay, we're after 2:00. There certainly is. You would like to see me in a bra? I mean, I'm at the point where I sort of need one. It jumped on me big time. There we go. We got 4 inches of snow, then rain. Oh, that sucks. Today is Slop City around here right now. That sucks. Well, you can see we don't have any snow. Those are snow clouds, and I'm hoping that we do get some today. We're supposed to. I don't think a lot, though. Oh, nice. Oh, yes, that will be great. That is good news. I don't think we're supposed to get a lot, but we are supposed to get snow this week. I didn't get the applause when I figured out yesterday. I'm pretty sure I'm older than Anthony. I want cheering too, damn it. All right, here's your cheers, Zenny. Whoa. You go, girl. I make myself laugh. Here, we'll give this one to Zenny. How about this one? I don't know what they're actually saying, but it sounded almost like Zen. So, yeah. So today we're only supposed to get a little dusting of snow. Tomorrow, maybe as much as a foot. Oh no, I'm sorry. As much as an inch. It looks like by the end of the week we should have, or by the end of the weekend, we should have maybe as much as a foot, maybe. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Everyone is deserving. You sure about that? Looks at Matt. Oh. 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 All right. Sorry about that. My son sent me a message, and I had to go deal with something. I've talked about D-Scout, the app D-Scout before. I've talked about it. If you're somebody at home, or you're just looking to make some extra cash, you got some time on your hand. Again, this is not an affiliate. I don't get anything from doing this. I'm not sponsored in any way by D-Scout. They have no idea that I even do any YouTube stuff. There's no connection, right? I'm not getting paid for this. It's just something I wanted to show you guys again. So I just finished. Oh, it's cleared out. I got two of them here. That one says it. Oh, you can't even see it. The light is really bad. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it. So this top thing right here, it's a project that I'm working on today. It starts at 4:30 today. It's an hour long. I get paid $100 to do it. It's just a conversation I'm having with somebody. I get paid $100 to talk to somebody for an hour. It's about weather too, so it's right up my alley. This other thing was about devices. It was 45 minutes and it paid $50. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was a half an hour. It was a half an hour and it paid $50. They pay $50 per half an hour. So I did 3 of those this week. So it was $210 this week from D-Scout. That's not common, but it does happen from time to time. So if you're somebody that's looking for a little bit of extra cash, try out the D-Scout app. I don't know if it's good in Canada. I don't know if it's good any place else in the world, but for the United States, you really you owe it to yourself to try it if you need to make some extra cash. People like me, retired people who don't work outside of the house, you got time on your hands, it's a great tool. Okay. You can make the live stream a sitcom. Why isn't pickpocket or steal pellets a thing? Let me be immoral. No. Oh, it jumped. I see Eric. Oh, people are saying congratulations to Eric. He had his interview today. Did he get it? Where's it at? You would like to see you in a bra. We got that part. Because you're lazy and carrying a feeder would likely off-balance that narrow head you're sporting. Red-winged blackbirds love the suet balls. We keep buying them because they're my favorite birdie. I do like red-winged blackbirds. They're not my favorite. We do see them a lot. They're pretty common. They're common everywhere, right? But they are cool. I love to watch them fly in because of the stripes. They look like a little jet plane the way they fly in. I do like red-winged blackbirds. I don't know what my favorite bird is. The ones that we get here, my favorites that actually come right up to the windowsill right there, probably northern flicker, which when it's spelled out, the L-I look like a U sometimes, but the northern flicker, there it is. Got the job, baby. Wait, let's give him the clap. We're giving Eric the clap. Good. Hey, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I know you said it wasn't exactly what you wanted, but at least it's going to be paying the bills and stuff. And I'm sure that it's got to just take a load off, just so much less stress, especially this time of year. That's awesome. Hi, Debs and Red Laser. A whole bunch of people coming in late here. Laser. That's why I've been calling you Red Laser. Lately, I've been calling him Laser. Laser. Oh, he is Laser. They realized every company needs a jizz master. All right, scrolling down. And yeah, a lot of congratulations for it. That's awesome. Reminds me of Austin Powers using the restroom. Who does number 2 work for? I'm scrolling down through. Now it jumped again. There it goes. Talk to someone for an hour for $100 ain't worth it. That's nice. You just talked to us for 2 hours for free. Yeah, but you guys are my friends. These people want something from me. Although some people in our community want something from me too, but usually I can see through those pretty quickly. Can you mention the name of that site again, please? Yes, it's D-Scout, D-S-C-O-U-T. It is on Android and Apple. They do have a poopy website, but the website's not used too often. It's almost entirely done on your phone. Oh. I tried to put the phone up and it blocked. It's magic poop. All right, that's 30 seconds. Thank you. It's mostly on Android. Mostly on Android. It's a great app, though, Bunny Viper. It really is. Now you just gotta. Let's just look at it. Let's just look at it. So this is what the front page looks like, and I get that you can't really see that. Those things at the top are quick little express missions. They usually pay $5-10. They take 5-10 minutes. But then they have these other ones where you have to apply. That's what all this is down the bottom. And it tells you how much each one costs. This one's $550, but it's probably got very, very strict requirements. It's called work-related content. What's your work life like? So there's, I'm obviously not going to be qualified to do that because I don't have a work life. So I just say I'm not interested. But there's shopping stuff. There's let's talk about email. Pays $100. If selected, you'll be invited to participate in a 90-minute one-on-one. So that pays $100. Yeah, again, you can't see it. Let's talk email. I missed what that was. I'll get down there. Whoever that was, thank you very much. It's weird. It's not at the top of the chat anymore. It really, again, I've never once had any issues with the app. Like they pay out when they say they're going to pay out. You can get paid the very day that you finish something, or it could be 2 weeks later. But they do tell you what the time frame is usually. And I've never once had any complaints. Everything's always worked correctly. If you live stream at all, you'll be a natural for doing the moderated stuff. I do a lot of this stuff on usertesting.com as well, and I really like it. Again, I'm not getting anything for this. It's just information. There's no affiliates. I'm not getting anything out of it other than sharing with my friends that there's a way to make some extra cash. And I can have some good months with both of those apps together. They add a ton to my finances that I really need. Like I'm getting paid for one of them today that was a surprise that I wasn't expecting, and that puts me over the edge for something. It was a good thing. It's just we squeak through by the skin of our teeth so many times, and these things are what keep us going. They really are. Things are getting better, but we're just we're working on things, and dscout, user testing, appin.com. There's other ones, but those are my big ones. And if you remember the Discord, you can go on there. There's an actual channel there that talks about all of that and ways to make money. And 90% of them are not affiliate, which means, affiliate means if you click the link and you sign up, then I get something for it. Other people do that too. There's other ones on there. I think Kyle has something on there as well. But most of the stuff isn't like that. It's just purely informational. There's no affiliate. There's nothing that we get out of it for doing it. Okay. The whistle-like call they have on top of the pretty wings. Gotcha. The only bird I see is roadrunners. Cactus wrens a lot. Alishon, do they send W-2 forms? No. You get a 1099 form instead. Most of the companies do 1099s. It's a W-2 comparable, right? It's still something you use to file your taxes with. Hi, Alison. Most of those apps, if they don't send you a 1099, they pay out via PayPal. And again, if you're interested in all this and you're worried about your taxes, don't get your information here. I'm not a tax professional. You need to find a tax professional to help you because you can get screwed bad if you don't pay attention to stuff. You really can. I've heard it from a lot of people that didn't pay their quarterlies or whatever. If you're making a lot of money with a 1099, you need YouTube does a 1099, right? So don't listen to me for your tax information. Okay. But they send 1099s, or if they don't, and you get paid via PayPal changed those rules last year. I think it was I think it was last year. And they send out 1099s on their own now. Painted buntings are beautiful. Yeah. We don't have a lot. Red-winged blackbirds are the most numerous birds in North America. I did not know that, but it makes sense. Yeah. Where was it? It was Whip. Oh, you like the look of a red-winged blackbird, but as someone who walks past their nesting areas all the time, they are far from my favorite. Aggressive little dudes. Gotcha. For D-Scout, about how long does it take to get, and hi, Brookley, take to get accepted for a meeting or survey? It varies. It varies. Sometimes it's almost instant. Sometimes it's almost instant and you can be accepted into a project. Sometimes it takes a few days. This last batch, these last 3 that I did, it was like 2 days in between the time I signed up for it and did their screener test. A lot of times the screener tests are you just answering some questions and maybe making like a 30-second video within the app. It's real easy. It's all right within the app. Making a 30-second video answering a question. They just want to make sure that you can string sentences together, you know, that you can make some sense. That's all they're looking for, really. We saw a huge flock of pine grosbeaks. I like those 2 the other day. Love those guys. Yeah. Scrolling down. Nice. Mountain cat's also a big birder. I want something from you. I just don't know what. Oh yeah, you know what. You know what it is. Zenny said, "Can you?" Oh yeah, should be. Let's just verify though. Let's make sure. Well, why did it not come up? Wow, that is taking forever. Yes, Zenny, thank you for dropping the link. That is the correct link. Yeah, and thanks, Whip too. You got it, Zenny. That was the right one. Don't pay attention to your taxes. Damn taxes. Full disclaimer. More so than starlings, I had no idea. Starlings number in the thousands sometimes. Yeah. The starlings are cool. Starlings definitely have a very interesting voice. Like they can make a lot of different noises. Unfortunately, they are. Somebody brought them over from England. I believe, just like the mute swans, I believe it was for Central Park, and the starlings just went crazy. I don't think they're a horrible looking bird. Like if you get up close to them, they're a nice looking bird. But the fact that they're invasive, that's the worst thing. They take away a lot of housing for bluebirds and all kinds of our native birds. You're right, I do. I wonder how taxes would work for people who don't pay taxes, such as people on disability or SSI. I don't have the answer to that, Bunny Viper. I know that a lot of those types of things, though, SSI and disability, you could only make a certain amount each year without causing problems on that. So make sure you get, good information if you're going to do that. I don't want you to run into trouble because of something I said, but Alishan says, I meet with accountant and financial advisor regularly, starting to take distributions next year. Yeah, I don't have a financial advisor or an accountant. I never made enough to worry about that. I wish I had, though. I wish I had way back in the day, and would have made some smarter choices, and I wouldn't be complaining about stuff now. Nancy B in Tennessee. Don't starlings decimate the insect population? Habitat for sure. I would assume the insects as well. I mean, I don't know how many insects the starlings eat. They definitely like seeds and stuff as well. Hummingbirds eat a lot of insects too, right? Hummingbirds. Most people think hummingbirds live off of like nectar and stuff, but hummingbirds eat a lot of insects. Red-tailed hawks, yeah, beautiful. Sharp-shinned. We have the red tails of sharp-shinned. Not too far from us, peregrine falcons. There's a family of bald eagles that live on that point. Here, let's switch over. Keep hiding this. Yeah, you can see it. See the big tree right above. I got to get my cursor on the screen. The big tree right in the very middle of the screen. That's an ash tree that died this past year. The ash borer got to it, but you see right behind it, so the tree's in there. That's the point. And there's a family of bald eagles that lives right there at that point. And you'll see them all the time flying around. They come over in the yard and stuff. Tons of osprey, tons of osprey. A lot of cormorants. Cormorants are really cool. They're big, sharp birds when they're flying. They swim very well. Let's see. Trying to think of some of the other belted kingfishers. I absolutely love belted kingfishers. They were my nemesis bird for a while. So were loons. A nemesis bird is that bird that you just want to see the most. And belted kingfishers were on my list for a long time, even though they're all over this area. I mean, they're everywhere. You can hear them constantly, but I could never see them. But they are such a cool looking bird. Here we go. It's weird doing it all over here. That's the wrong one. That should be the right one. Oh, that's because I had this in the way. That's why. Dumbass. There we go. That's a belted kingfisher. They're not very big. It looks sort of big there, but they are such a cool bird, and the way they dive into the water, and they're the little song that they sing. They're not a songbird. They don't have a song, but the noise that they make. Absolutely love those. And then loons as well. Loons are also one of my favorites. If I had to pick a favorite bird, I would say loons. They're just the haunting sound of the haunting sound of a loon on a foggy day. There's nothing that beats it as far as birds go. Okay, where were we at here? Amazing that someone thought it was a good idea to bring over homicidal maniac birds. Yes, and those mute swans are crazy. They are very fastly outcompeting our local trumpet and tundra swans. And actually, our local DEC goes out and oils the mute swan eggs so that they don't hatch, just to give a little bit of extra. Neighbors hate me because I feed them. Which ones? What are you feeding? I missed it, Sandy. I got to scroll back up. Crows and ravens. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no reason to not. Those are very smart birds. Somebody else said that too. All corvids are really great birds, highly intelligent. Yeah. And it's hard for me to tell the difference between crows and ravens. I know part of it is size. We don't really have any ravens. We have crows around here. There are some ravens, but more towards the Adirondacks, I believe. I could have got that backwards. I think I'm right. I wouldn't blame you for my foolishness. Okay, just making sure. Robert Reed said hawks and owls are cool. Definitely love. I don't see too many owls, but I hear them constantly. I like things that eat bugs better than I like bugs. Yeah, I see that, Nancy. Yeah. Starlings are just little shits, will kick each other, birds, eggs, fledging out of the nest, and have 2 clutches each year versus 1 for most natives. Yeah, that is true. Yep, and they'll even have a clutch late in the year. Geek Boy saw a bald eagle on light pole last week on the way to work. So that little road right there that's behind my head, the little access road, I saw a bald eagle right there. He had a huge fish. I don't know what kind of fish it was, but he landed right there in that little road, and he was eating that fish. And he didn't even eat all of it, and then he took off and left it just laying there. Giant black buzzard, turkey vultures, probably. Turkey vultures. I know turkey vultures are very widespread. Okay, we definitely got into the birds, didn't we? Jennifer Weaver. Hi, Jennifer. In January, eagles gather at the Conowingo Dam on the Susquehanna River, usually in excess of 100. Yeah, there's a place not far from us, and I always forget. It's like Derby Hill or something. I can't remember the name of it. I always forget. But people go there during the migration time to see all the raptors and eagles, and well, eagles are raptors, but see all the big birds of prey, and the sky will just be filled with all these, golden and bald eagles and osprey and just all kinds of raptors. Just amazing. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Sit, as sounds go, the kookaburra and peacock sound very cool. A cormorant pierced my nose one time. I hate those bastards. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Wow. That had to be scary too. Oh, so the slingshot, right? The slingshot ride. Where people get in and it just shoots them into the sky, right? You've seen the slingshot, the people on that. Have you seen the one where the girl gets hit in the face? I got this all switched around. She gets hit in the face with like a seagull or a tern or something. So they shoot him in the sky, and the one girl's screaming bloody murder because, she's scared shitless. So the other girl gets hit right in the face with a bird, like Fabio way back when. And she's screaming and stuff because the bird's hitting her, but she starts laughing more, and the other girl is like dying. Like she's just dying. Like this is the worst thing ever happened to her. And she had no idea that her friend got hit in the face with a bird. At least it wasn't bird poop. I'm poop again. I'm always poop. That's going to start hurting my my ego a little bit. I think you guys always turning me into poop. It's very hurtful. Whip peacocks sound like a small child screaming. Not as cool for me. Barbecue dive bombing for birds of prey. Nothing like being in the middle of a murder. Yeah, all those different flying around, all the crows. They sound very jungly. I think Hollywood uses them regularly when shooting jungle scenes. That poor seagull. Of course it's Jeff. It's Jeff. Jeff is the poop master. Love the poop. Killer Kitty. Hi, Holly. I did watch your video you sent me the other day. That was hilarious. And that's funny. And I guarantee you never mind. It was funny. The Velociraptor. The girl needed a shout out from Flock of Seagulls. She tried, but she ran so far away that they couldn't. I don't know if I said hi to Cody V. Look, we're 2 hours and 38 minutes. I think we need to end, right? Is there anybody else going right now? Let's go look. No. That's what sucks about the afternoons. Nobody streams. I mean, it's like me, Coro on Tuesdays, JT on Thursdays. I think that's about it for the scheduled ones. I think that's about it. Big Steve, what's up, brother? I even waited for the screen change this time. Jeff. I'm just glad that people are having fun with it. That's what it's all meant to be. It's just meant to increase how much fun people are having. Now that should have, because it's a super sticker. Thank you, Killer Kitty. I'm corn. Look at me. Oh. Hold on. I'm still kind of on the clock. Yeah, I get it. I'm lucky that way that I can do it. Where's Scuba Steve been, people? I don't know why I just thought of that, but Scuba Steve, where are you? Let's do this. Oh, that's weird. I don't want that one because that's Zenny's. I need to take that out of the list. Yeah, I forgot that this is still in the list as a possible one. I need to take this out because this belongs to Zen Ginger. 30 seconds is a long time. And now it did it again. See, that's what I don't like, though. That's what I don't like. I don't like that back to back. It's supposed to randomize, and it's got like 50 to choose from. So why does it do them back to back? I wonder if there's a time thing in there. One more time. Let's try it. What's up, Keith? You pretty. Haven't seen Scuba in a few days, but he's been around pretty recently. Gotcha. Get prepared to tell a joke when you're a corn. I have to come up with some corn jokes. Corny. Dave from Iowa. That's a good one. Yeah, yeah. And he definitely had some health issues. Dave from Iowa. That's another person. But, I mean, we go through those, right? People come around, they go around, they leave. I'm on lunch, halfway there, living on a prayer. Whoa, living on a prayer. Little Bon Jovi to get your day started. Day started. It's halfway through the day. 2:40. You know what? I gotta go. I do have another one of those D-Scout things coming up here. It's not till 4:30, but I want to get some lunch, and I have some other stuff I need to do. So I think it's a good time to take off since we've been streaming for almost 3 hours anyways. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the members. Thanks for everybody coming in and hanging out. If you're on the fence about doing a daytime stream, you should do it. I mean, there's only 31 people here right now, but still, if I can get 31 people in, I'm sure you could too. And you could fill in the daytimes, you know? It'd be nice to have somebody that goes right after me. So I do 2 hours and you do an hour. You do 2 hours. And I could schedule sending people over to you too. And I know some people don't schedule. Yeah, Keith says I do pop up sometimes. Especially on Mondays, I see the plant unboxings quite often. And I know some people can't schedule. I get that. I get that. You can go when you can go. But if you can, if you feel like it, you really should. I mean, it's wide open in the afternoons and the mornings, especially. Mornings are wide open. I think Latoya does a stream like on Tuesday mornings. I think that might be about it. They're really, oh, no, Wednesdays you've got a couple of people. But there is a lot of open space. Daytime, I got to watch my soaps. Oh, Big Steve. It is out for delivery. It's not here yet. I will do an unboxing. Again, Big Steve sent me surstroming. Tomorrow, Steve, are you going to be around tomorrow? At his age, it's amazing Keith can still pop up. Yeah, if Steve's going to be here tomorrow, we will do the surstroming tomorrow. And for anybody that doesn't know, that's a fermented fish that every time, if you go look on, say, TikTok and search for surstroming, SURSTROMMMING, go watch those. Every time they open it up, there's usually like 4 people in the panel, and 2 of those people are going, as soon as they smell it. As soon as they smell it, it's supposed to smell horrible. Rotted fish, yeah, basically. So I'm going to open it. Zenny, yeah, you got it. That's it. Surstroming. I'm going to open it up outside because it does spray. It's under pressure and it stinks to high heaven. So I'm going to do a short of it. I'll be opening outside a half an hour before the stream, and then we'll bring it in and we'll eat it during the stream. As long as Steve is going to be here, though. Did I see his message? Where you at, Big Steve? Let me know, brother, because he definitely needs to watch. I want to make sure he's here so he can watch me do it. It doesn't sound safe. People, I mean, some people just eat it. And I understand from Mickham, who is Swedish, that you're supposed to do different things with it, right? You're supposed to eat it with something and do this and that. Let's wait till Friday then, Big Steve. Yeah, I don't want you to watch the replay. Let's wait till Friday. We'll do it Friday if you're going to be here. Yeah, because you're the one who sent it. You're the one who spent the money on it. You're the one. I want you to be able to be involved. So let's plan it for Friday then, because it is out for delivery right now. So Friday we'll do the surstroming. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and I'll play the short in the stream too. so that you can see me opening up the half an hour before and my reaction to opening up the can, if it's bad or not. Because you know how I am. I'm not too picky about foods, and a lot of things that bother other people doesn't bother me. So who knows? Maybe it'll be horrible, and I'll puke, and that'll be the first time we ever had a barf. Or maybe we're like, meh. I'm gonna have to buy the maggot cheese with raisins to ever get a barf. Yeah. Maggot cheese with raisins is, I mean, you didn't have to go there. You could stop with maggot cheese. You didn't have to add the raisins. Like the bar doesn't need to go any higher. I think the maggot cheese might just do it. Yeah, that looks nasty. Okay. Anyways, I'm leaving. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you later, and we'll see you in the other streams. Bye. Oh, it's not there. It's over here. So confusing.